So, Melissa, you're a healer. Do you think Vulnerary is a super sub?
Do I think what?
No. No.
Oh yeah. Okay. Can we ask clarification about the Manakee thing?
Yeah. What are you asking?
Apparently, sometime last session, it came up that quote Melissa didn't know she was a Manakee, and I'm like, that can't be true.
Wait.
Was
Did I
asked,
say this?
She was asked whether she was a Laguz or a Manakee.
Right. Okay. Wait, I might need to retcon a couple things then. If I told her that she didn't understand that, because she would have known it under a different name at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
That
she would
makes
have
sense.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
I was playing it off as she's an airhead. She just didn't understand the name of what she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows she's a dragon, but I just don't
Kinda
think
hard
that
to
she
not
would
know
have
that.
registered it as quote unquote Manakee.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
That's the clarification that we needed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Sorry if that
yeah.
was not entirely correct or straightforward.
No, I think it was an issue where I was misremembering something and I said something that I didn't fully fact check, and then other people had to fact check it on their footage, and it was but yeah.
Yeah, she's just kind of she's oblivious to the world at large around her. I think, at least as far as like politics and names of things are concerned.
Yeah.
Fair.
He likes forming relationships with people, like interpersonal ones, and she's just very, very much that kind of gal, I guess.
Yeah. Again, I love all your blorbos, even the ones we probably shouldn't like.
Like Ganon?
Yeah, I like assholes.
He's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't really know how many other asshole characters I have. I guess Carson. He's kind of an asshole.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just violent.
He's just angry.
He's
He's
just
had a
violent.
long day.
He's been having a year.
He's blunt.
Yeah,
He's very
yeah,
blunt.
he's blunt. That's the best way I describe Carson. He's blunt.
he's blunt.
Which
Like
reminds me of
Yeah, yeah.
His favorite
My-
form.
I told this to Xander earlier, but I was at the opticians earlier, and the second optician I had, he was this guy who he was Italian, like English was not his first language, and it was obvious. And so sometimes he would just say things really bluntly, which is great for like a doctor, honestly, for me personally. And there was a point where he was looking at my like cornea, the thickness of my cornea, and he couldn't get like the machine thing to work, and he just like said out loud, "You have very odd eyes." And I was just like, yeah. It was either that or like, your eyes are very odd. And I was just like, yeah, I know. I just find it endearing that he was just like, yeah, your eyes are very odd.
I have the thing with my heartbeat. Doctors will be like, you have a very interesting rhythm. And then they'll get other doctors to come in and listen to it because I'm a rare case.
Yep,
I'm like,
same here.
Oh well.
The joys of rare cases.
You people going to doctors.
I gotta
do.
I probably should. But
No.
They
Okay,
just
I-
look at me and go, "Why are you hurting after a fucking blood pressure cuff? That's so stupid." Me, who has fibromyalgia, I don't know why. It's just a crazy thing.
My thing is, I'm as diligent as I can with eye doctor stuff. Anything else, I am a fucking mess. Like, the last time I went to a legit, GP was probably when I was 19. Which is not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the thing is, my mother being an RN, it's like most stuff is done in house. So I was like, I don't really. It's like I'll go to eye appointments still, but other than that, it's like unless I'm actively dying, I don't go to a doctor.
Yeah, that's the thing with me as well. And even then, I'm very much a hyper-independent person. Like, if I'm hurt, I'll try to handle it myself. Or ignore it.
The first one's alright, the second option is not.
It's fine.
No.
No?
No.
Well, what are you gonna do?
You can't just ignore it.
I mean, there was one time where I spilled boiling water on my hand and ignored it for like half an hour.
Oh,
Why?
I've done that too.
Yeah, see?
that doesn't make you right. That makes you both wrong.
I'd say it was right.
I burned
There
my
was
hand
another-
on a fucking oven and did the same thing, so I get it.
There was
I'm
another
going to
time.
strangle you.
There was another time where I was streaming on Twitch and my cat scratched my hand and it was bleeding, but I only had 20 minutes left of the stream and just kept going.
Pulling a good old Teddy.
Yeah.
I don't care that I got shot in the middle of a speech. I'm finishing the speech, damn it.
Yes.
Exactly. But remind me not to like get injured around you guys.
Like I carry first aid supplies almost everywhere I go. So
Hey.
See, another thing is I'm also really annoying when it comes to medication. Unless it's prescribed to me, I won't take anything. Like, I don't take, like, paracetamol
Yep.
or anything. Or whatever. Like, I just tough it out.
it's paracetamol.
Yeah, it's
What's
like I pretty much like I have ibuprofen for when my migraines get too bad, but other than that,
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't take ibuprofen either. I just
You guys,
exist.
your guys' ibuprofen actually fucking works.
Oh,
Maybe.
Depends on the
It's
day.
not kicking in yet.
I mean, okay. So migraine medication is literally just a mix of ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and caffeine.
Mhm.
Welcome to Fire Emblem Fallen Kingdom, everybody.
hi.
Just
Yeah.
Sorry, are we recording?
I believe so, yes.
I am now. I caught the last half of Fallen Kingdom.
all right. Okay. From the top.
Yes.
Welcome to Fire Emblem Fallen Kingdom, everybody.
Hello.
Kilo.
Hello.
When last we left our heroes, we arrived at Garros Cove. And it has been a while since we've had a player-driven narrative for this, so let's say, let's do a 1d6 check here for me. Who wants to give their perspective today? Number 4 on my list is Luther, apparently.
Of course it had to be.
Did you forget to take notes?
No, it's not that I haven't taken notes. I was just like, as soon as you started hit roll, I was like, please not me, please not me. All right. Well, so on our trip to Garrus Cove, we ran into Bienenstock, Poera, just outside, and we convinced Poera to fuck off Bienenstock. We had to fight. Arrive here in Garrus Cove, found out that there is a Bienenstock camp nearby, and we are potentially getting ready to head over that way. In the meantime, we had met Melissa. A couple people had god experience. A couple people went up and fought in the Colosseum for an initiation thing.
Correction, some people just went and got their shit smacked in the Coliseum.
Yeah, I was about to say,
True.
I don't know if you understand how hard I got my fucking nose punched.
It wasn't exactly a fight.
It was fun.
If y'all are here and you haven't seen that yet, you probably should.
Yeah.
But that's about all I've got for a recap.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
If anyone else would like to add anything onto it, we're just going to hop right into things today.
Okay.
Okay. So, we had ourselves a bit of a shopping spree yesterday, and I've actually gone ahead and changed a few things. I'm going to be doing a little bit of retconning of things. Sorry.
Oh,
wherein you have 4 areas that you can spawn your guys into.
Okay.
interesting.
I will give you a grand total of 16 units to be able to place there. So I mean, like you 6 and then 10 other guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Ah, sick. We
Be-
can make military
be-
squads.
To be spread
Yeah.
across these 3 spawn points. Now, I will say it is currently the dead of night.
Right.
I think it would be best to form a strategy about how to approach the Bienenstock camp.
Yep.
If you would like to do this as a head-on assault, that may lead to one result. If you want to do this as a stealth operation, it may lead to another. But I will leave it entirely up to you guys.
I think
Okay.
stealth would be fun.
I will let you guys determine the
Yes.
objective. If you want to route everybody, sure, let's kill all the last Bienenstalkers. Fuck it, we're gonna go full Dimitri.
Yeah.
Every last one.
Zayn wouldn't mind that.
I mean,
mean,
we
I'm-
could have a 2-stage thing. Have an infiltration group to try and get as far as they can, and then if the alarm is raised, and we
Yeah.
send in the loud
Kill
party.
squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking with.
that's my thought process.
If Luther wants to try and talk, that can be the stealth squad. And if that
Yes.
goes south, then we can come in as backup.
All right, what's
Plan
up?
B.
So, Team Alpha,
real-
Beta, Charlie.
Yeah. The real question: what's everyone's stealth? Because I feel like stealth's a lot of people's dump stuff.
Yeah.
26?
It wouldn't have been- If I still had Arc, he'd have 5 stealth, but
Like,
That's
clank,
not my
I'm a
character
tank.
sheet.
6,
That's
like,
my
clank, I'm a tank.
my stealth is
the-
16.
My stealth
My
26.
character
is...
sheet's loading.
Mine's 37, if that helps. Like, that's something to work with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're sending me, so...
I have 17 stealth.
Of course.
I have no ranks in stealth.
28.
Hey,
Ow.
I have 28, and I'm literally 45 energy away from making it 38.
Damn.
Oh.
Stealth Archer,
Why
let's
do I-
go. Skyrim moment.
Archer moment.
Why do I have the highest stealth? Oh no. I mean, I did this to myself, but oh no.
Yeah.
Again, I was planning on making Arc like a speed stealth guy, but,
He
Technically,
wasn't
I'm
fast
an
enough.
all-rounder minus barter.
thanks.
He was not
Sorry.
sneaky enough, nor was he fast enough.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. NPCs.
Oh yes.
Locke is not here. Jamie.
I was about to say, it's like that's part of the whole operation here to get lock back. Get the sneaky
Yeah.
Evil eye.
Guy 26. Zara 16. Anyone particularly stuck for you? Enos is 26.
This
Would
castle
be
has
24.
trebuchet.
Do we want to gather
no.
everyone to discuss this in character, or we just find kind of meta it right now?
Oh, gathering.
Uh,
characters in it. I'll be done. Alright. Yeah, we're not a very stealthy group overall. I
No.
think the highest in
We're
of,
not.
like NPCs is 26.
That's worrying, actually. Let me
Yeah.
double check my
Yeah.
NPC Let me double check my NPC, see if I got that correct.
Yeah.
Got any unspent energy experience?
Most likely.
Wait, nudge, nudge.
Well, that's the case. If we don't really have enough, and even if it's like, okay, we have one person that is stealthy, it's like that's not going to
the
be
fuck?
ideal. Because
Yeah.
if, once stealth fails, they're going to be out of position. So if we don't have a group that is stealthy enough, then it might just be best to move with purpose
Wait,
as one group.
This is awkward.
Yeah.
I should have been giving energy experience to the NPCs for a while, and I haven't. They should all have 1,000 extra energy experience from what they should have if they're below 2,000.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Alright.
just go ahead and
Whoops.
start spending some of that. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So it's stealth not an option.
Okay. Tara now is
Hmm.
37 stealth.
And Butal, I have apparently not. Oh no, Butal.
Mom?
Never mind.
Okay.
Enos has
So-
36.
Hayden's
So if stealth-
fine.
Alternate plans. If this isn't really a thing we can do,
Okay.
could we go in under the guise of Alliance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, we're on your side, guys.
What if we
Mhm.
had a situation where we had like Luther and Zaradon pose as, them because they are them, but then
Yeah.
the ones that join them are stealth.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
maybe we could use that stealth as like a hey, we're also part of them, in a sense.
Ooh. Or, sorry, I'm pulling Assassin's Creed here.
No,
We find-
go for it.
You're
We
the-
find
it's your territory.
a patrol that's sort of isolated from the group.
Mhm.
Take them out and steal their armor.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's a pretty good mission in Brotherhood. I enjoy that one.
I'm all for that.
And who would we send in under disguise?
Oh, that's something we'd have to decide. That's if we can even find an isolated group like that.
That's
Mhm.
true. But
Which-
it would be
We could pull a
There's a-
Xenoblade and do the whole like, hey, over here, and have like one rally over.
Yeah, because there's fog of war not just around the whole camp. There's like all around
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There could be other people lurking.
We don't know.
We need reconnaissance. We need intel.
We need to punch.
No, after
That's what that means.
reconnaissance. After reconnaissance.
Right.
Holds up my hand. I have high intimidation and charm. Like I'm talking,
Should be distributed now.
like
think
I'm
we can slot our
talking
way through this.
52
Yay.
charm, 56 intimidation.
Okay, so Sky is 26. Taro 37. Enos 36. Da-da-da. Let's see.
He has 34.
Yeah,
Well, you gotta be stealthy when you're a Manakete, I guess.
yeah. Thea is now our most stealthy.
Hell yeah. A smooth Manakete. Okay.
Oh, have I?
No,
Do you have music for this yet? For the actual mission?
Oh,
For the mission,
No,
the
we
mission.
Let me.
Still just listening to town music.
That's what I've been doing.
I forgot
Yeah,
to start.
in
Yeah, just
editing,
blame
I
that.
will absolutely, like, once we properly shift into the mission, switch to music.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a couple of questions here. So, the Bienstock Force, they're not exactly allies with the Girls Cove
No.
populace itself.
They
No.
They've been
said they were
harassing
gonna.
them.
Yeah, they said they were gonna protect, and then has been just draining their resources essentially from.
Yeah.
Oh
Extortion.
yeah, that's the thing I'm curious about. The resources. What's the logistics situation? Like, how's this enemy fort getting supplied? Are they taking supplies from here, or is it from somewhere
Good
else?
question.
We hide in a wagon.
Exactly.
We could hide.
Trojan
in the
horse
wagon.
this shit.
Let's go.
A
Yo.
wonderful thing to try to do reconnaissance on, yeah. Figure out
I-
what kind of resources they're taking.
Mhm.
There could be a guy to talk to about that, I'm sure.
Looks at Cannon.
What are you
Looks
looking
at the
for?
guy.
So with her-
He just got here.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Looks at this.
They have a
guy.
governor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Governor,
Yeah.
townsfolk, people that you can talk to.
Barkeep.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like,
Out of anyone who's probably still awake, it's the barkeep.
Oh yeah.
but
Same
yeah,
Someone
Yeah.
ask
The
the
barkeep.
governor, someone ask the barkeep, see what information we can get.
so my thinking here is that Luther and I can pose as guards of, if there is a trade caravan. Luther and I pose as guards because we already looked the part. And then anyone, relatively small, we put into the convoy, and then we have the cavalry, both standard cav and air cav, on standby.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
really small.
Exactly.
Like, really small.
But basically, anyone who's not on a mount or not a mounted,
Yeah.
we can conceal within the convoy. But yeah, we should probably go talk with someone, figure out what the supply
There's
situation
sand.
is.
There's sand in the forest. So, yeah. Just thinking of routes to getting to the camp. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Once more, I am subjecting you to listen to a loop of a 2-minute song for 2 hours, and I apologize.
Let's go.
Don't
So-
worry, I have autism.
Wait,
Fun-
the Wistful
fun
Wilds
fact
again?
about this- Have we done this before?
Yeah,
Yes.
like recently too.
So we have. Ignore that.
We're getting to the point where there's repeats.
First time.
Nintendo, invent more Fire Emblem music now.
No.
Like I'm fine with
No,
repeats,
yeah.
but like this, that just being so soon, I was like, I don't know about that.
That is fair.
We could bring back the Awakening song. from
Oh my
Nessa's
God.
Stealth Mission.
But if we're also going in Tomes
That's
Blazing, then maybe it wouldn't be a good fit.
Or editing for Vulcan, which the different teams have different music.
No.
Oh my god, yeah.
No.
Just the hard no.
Kill me.
No.
That's another thought. If Nessa is on Team Stealth, she had to roll every time she played her flute. So that's a bit of a weird
Then
caveat.
don't play it.
I guess
I'm
I
sorry,
just
that
roll.
sounded so mean.
Yeah, I was like, why are you trying to stealthily
Stop.
play an instrument?
I don't know. It didn't work last time.
This one's 3 minutes almost. There you go.
That works.
Well, if Nessa's with like people who move the same movement as her, then that shouldn't be an issue.
Mhm.
But if you pair up with like Cavaliers or other horse units, then people get out of sync, or with like
Mhm.
Zaradon or Lydia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People with low movement need boosts to keep up. Well,
Yeah.
unless the people with high movement just don't move as far, and we take
Yeah.
no turns.
Yeah.
Be more slow and
Yes.
deliberate.
Yes.
I feel like we do have to be more slow and deliberate in a situation like
Yes.
this.
Mhm.
For sure. So, you want to talk to the barkeep?
For no reason in particular.
You're probably already there.
Yeah, you're
Gonna be
probably
Yeah.
already there.
Yeah. In Zayn's defense, he's probably already a few cups deep.
Mash cup to Zayn slamming a drink down. So anyway, I needed to talk to you about this.
I picture it.
I
You can't
see
just
it.
come out the gate asking questions. You gotta order some rounds, tip them up a bit.
No, I was saying
Oh, yeah.
past that point where he's already doing that.
Yeah. I do have to use the bathroom quick, so
Oh,
continuing
Have fun.
planning.
Have fun.
okay. Let me turn this down so I don't blow my ears out.
Mood.
There we go. Group the song. Do not play in HD. It is not necessary.
Yeah, I put it in 140p or 44p or
I do
whatever the
need-
fuck.
I don't need to watch an image at 60 FPS.
I don't.
Okay. I guess planning wise, In the meantime, if we want to talk to the governor about supply pickup? Question mark? Yeah.
Yeah,
plan.
like what goods they want. Or
Like when do they
taking.
come to take things? So they said they're taking their resources.
Mhm.
Like stop coughing. Okay. I will go and do that, I guess.
I'm
Yay.
coming with you.
I shall.
I guess I'll.
I feel like I need to know this too.
Yes.
I guess I'll go to the bar with over here.
Okay.
Everyone.
Is the governor
Oh, you see.
asleep or are we able to get an audience with them?
Oh, don't worry. He's
That's really late.
already in audience with somebody. Two somebodies even.
Fair.
So when you go to the governor's manor, let me just kind of go ahead and adjust the scene here a little bit. A couple of guards are standing guard, as they do,
Yep.
and look a little tired. I'll be honest with you; it's getting late at night.
Yep.
What business do you have at the governor's manor?
Your governor was seemingly interested in finding a means to push back these beanstalk people who've been, from what I hear, encroaching on your resources. And we'd like to discuss a plan to maybe make that happen.
They just kind of like look for one another, and it's like, wait here. And one goes inside.
Thank you very much for watching Fire Emblem Fallen Kingdom. I am Princess Yesenia of Alberic. I would like our campaign to get stronger, so please, if you can show your support, leave a like, send a comment, and subscribe to Red Echo Games. If you click the bell icon, you can also receive information and uploads as soon as they come out so you can be ready. And trust me, there is nothing more helpful than being prepared. Again, thank you very, very much. Let us resume.
No, don't just stand outside where anyone can hear you. Come in, come in.
Okay.
Kind of just ushers the three of you in. And I guess Lydia is also here. I don't know why she's here, but I guess so.
I think she was just already
Alrighty.
standing there.
It's kind of vibing.
Yeah.
It would make sense that she wouldn't want to be in, though, because she's, Friggy's retainer and all, so
That's fair.
that'll work. You're ushered inside. The building itself is a modest structure, made mostly of sandstone and marble.
Uh-huh.
The governor does not live super lavishly compared to the rest of his citizens, but it is a rather big home.
Mm.
Okay, alright, so you plan, or at least as far as my god is telling me, to try and drive back the Binnenstock forces from that little encampment that they've overcome over there, yes?
Yes. We were.
Alright. And what information would you need of me?
We were wondering, you said they were draining your resources. Is there a time that they come to do this? Do they have like a shipment request where they come and pick up from a certain place, certain time?
Mm-hmm. They typically, in the mornings, whenever we get shipments by the cove over there, and he would kind of like point out his window towards the ocean yonder, they would effectively, do a quote-unquote protection tax on any services or goods that are brought into the country. So they take about 20-30% of any food and alcohol that is brought in, which is slowly draining our city dry. We still have enough to keep everybody fed, of course, but it's not as much as we would like, and it's becoming a wonder if they're going to just start begging for more.
Mm.
And of course, we can't do anything about it. I mean, we don't have nearly as much manpower as to be able to drive them back.
How many people do they usually send?
Oh, depends on the day, depending on how brazen they feel. Usually just an officer and 2 men, but can be anywhere as a small squadron of about 6 or 7 people. Frankly, it's a little bit better if you ask me than getting completely annihilated by the Poeran Guard, but, you know, not by much.
Taking advantage of their dire situation.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we're thinking of possibly finding a way to approach more stealthily and get information and possibly be able to get an easier hit, take the upper hand, catch them by surprise. I don't know if they had a means of transporting their goods or a cart or anything. Ambush or a stealth approach.
They do have a small convoy that they bring along with them. It's possible they could have forgotten it by the docks, and they may send someone in the morning to go retrieve it.
Interesting.
But they usually come by horseback. It's their preferred method of travel, at least. Which is bizarre, considering we're smack dab in the middle of a desert, but we've always enjoyed, you know, some slight greenery out here on the coast. Not much, mind.
Yeah.
Let me think. You know what there is? That... Let me think. He's trying to do an intelligence check. I'm just gonna letting you guys know that.
Okay.
He critically succeeded. He rolled a 5. Wonderful.
Let's go.
So, he kind of paces back and forth for a moment and then looks over at Lydia and then looks back at Zaradon. You could give me an idea. Typically speaking, while they don't have much of an armored contingent, there is a group of thieves that like to flaunt around their power every now and then. That sometimes storm the bar and, you know, take it by their right as soldiers keeping us safe, you know. If nothing else, it wouldn't be too terrible of a way in to see if you can blend yourselves in with those types. And I'm sure we can have an outfitter supply you with Bienenstock colored armor.
Okay.
It's an idea. And it just may work to get you inside. If they get drunk enough, and if you say that you're, you know, countrymen trying to rejoin the cause and help out the town, then... I'm not saying it's moral, I'm just saying it's a thought.
Right.
All's fair in love and war.
Not too far-fetched of a plan. How about like relative intel? Do you have anything movement-wise during the nighttime?
From what my soldiers tell me, typically speaking, the Bienenstock army keeps watch of the forests outside of the cove at night. I don't know if they're doing so to prevent anyone from getting in, or from us getting out. Must say, my poor town is feeling more and more like a prison each day.
Zaradon, you got any suggestions?
I'm sure. There's not enough information to really I guess I'll plan with.
Well, could swing by the bar and see what's going on there. See if someone wants to. We got thieves. We've got a potential abandoned cart. There's elements to work with there, but nothing perfect. intel on people outside in the forest. Cart. I can't think of anything else.
I wish I could help in any more ways that I've already could, but as it stands, one eye is already getting bled thin by the war, and this isn't exactly helping.
No.
I would love to go with you and try and assist myself, but you understand. Any movement that I do would immediately alert them.
You need to stay here and protect your people.
And I intend to do just that, sir.
The fort that they are in, was that here prior, or was that something they recently constructed?
They set that up, yes.
How long ago, roughly?
Oh, how long ago was it now? About a month now, I think.
They can't build something that sturdy in a month, especially if they're an army on the move.
You suggesting
And
that's
if-
vulnerable in some way?
Yes, it's definitely nothing like the stonework around here.
A patch job.
Probably-
temporary built up just to keep a watch on us, eh?
Probably something set up with lumber from the woodland area there.
That would make sense. Unless they brought their own supplies, mortar and brick, which would be a hell of a thing to lug around for a traveling army.
I
Yeah.
somehow highly doubt that's the situation.
Not unless they, if they wanted to establish a permanent presence here. Honestly, I don't see why they didn't just march into this fort here and take it permanently,
I wouldn't have allowed it.
or at least make an attempt to it. Now, the fact that they set up basically a forward operating base this close to an established settlement.
Yeah.
Boggles the mind, does it not? But I never know what they're planning. If it's not the Mad King's orders, then who's giving the shots? Here, I'll tell you what. I may as well give you some supplies for your trouble, if you don't mind.
Sure.
And he would supply the convoy. Let me take a look-see here. Just taking a look at my vague shop information for an item that he could potentially give as a boon. Yeah, okay. He would supply you guys with a blue gem, which is worth about 5,000 credits, or 5,000 gold in shops.
Okay.
Interesting.
shit.
Whether or not you succeed in your quest, I cannot say. But my town definitely appreciates the assistance in any way possible. Even reducing their numbers would be a boon for us, and I am more than willing to pay this much, at least as far as your help is concerned.
I appreciate it.
A contingency plan. I noticed while walking around that we have 3 entrances into the town here.
Aye.
They seem to be relatively open. Just in case our operation doesn't actually go to plan, would you still be able to at least cut down 2 of the entrances? Barricade
Of
them.
course. Each of the entrances does have a large gate that we can barricade at any time. It doesn't really appear in the map because we don't have those sorts of artistic
yeah.
resources, but
Okay,
We don't have to.
fair enough. Yeah, it's an actual castle fort.
yeah, it's like
Yes.
these are supposed to be big gates essentially.
Yeah.
and it's assumed that each of those entryways has one. It's just we don't have sideways variants of that map asset to really use.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they do have ways to guard up the town if needed.
Yeah. So, like, my out of character thinking here. Yeah, worst case scenario, they might retaliate against the town, but I was thinking that, if we can lock down these two, but maybe like make a show that the front is open, and if we can lock down, say, like one block, one space, as it were, then I can park myself right there and make sure that no one gets into the town itself as a, kind of as a defensive option.
All right, so
If you intend to defend it personally tonight, I can provide some of my finest men.
Awesome.
And actually, they did say that they come down to the port in order to collect their goods. I don't really think of a way that we can approach subtly. And I think any plan that we do come up with to approach subtly, there's a high chance that it'll go south before we're, inside the enemy walls, as it
Anywhere
were.
near them.
But if they come down to the port, we can lock them in a potential ambush between the coastline and the town walls itself. It's a relatively tight area. They might not be expecting a blitz right there.
Mm-hmm.
And we can at least knock out a small portion and go from there.
At least while your away
So-
team could try to sneak behind the team that's distracted by anything that's going down at the port. But the question being, what would serve as a large enough distraction? His face kind of goes pale.
how about the hijacking of a convoy? if it truly was left behind down there.
He breathed a sigh of relief. Well, that's a better idea than I had.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
How often are pirate attacks against this town?
Pirates?
Yeah.
Well, we're far away enough from Masan that they don't try to sail all the way across the coast over here. But there have been a couple of attempts from Janaran folks. Some swashbucklers come through the river and up through the coast and try some things every now and then, but that hasn't happened in, about a year now.
Oh.
If we could stage a pirate raid, then that would force them into one of two options. If they do want to hold this territory, they might come out and try to meet the pirates, quote unquote, in battle, or they will, lock up in their fortress there. But
Assuming then that they care enough about our town to help defend it from pirates.
Yeah,
Which,
that was my
if they still
concern.
want to continue staying here, wouldn't be too bad of an option, considering we provide them with food and merchant services.
But if nothing else, that would serve as a decent distraction, put up enough of a show. And even if they don't come to rescue, they would probably be keeping a close eye on the town regardless, which would let any sort of infiltration team slip by somewhat unnoticed, especially if they come from the north.
Okay. Fine. Okay.
Yeah, we take some of the fishing boats, that are around there, and I'll have them sail around. Maybe try and bulk them up a little bit with some spare timber.
Certainly is a.
I know I'm not part of
plan.
this conversation in character, but out of character,
Out of
real
character, I'll
life.
slap you.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I love you so very, very much. We just really, really need to cut out my talk.
Me.
But okay, so yeah,
If you do have an idea, though, we'll wait to bring everybody up to speed, and then Zayn can provide some ideas.
Yes.
okay. So yeah, basically my to sum it up, I'm just saying we be loud down here as possible, A, to get their attention, or to fight them in a confined area, and then we send a Bravo team up north. Hopefully. That's the long and the short of it. I'm tripping over my words because my brain don't work, but that's the idea.
That does
No, I
sound like
get you.
a plan. I like that plan.
So we go this way and then come down through here while they're all distracted with people over here.
Yeah.
Prince. Alrighty.
The tuberculosis.
I know.
Arthur, no.
Happy sick.
Oh, that's our captain. No, our captain.
Father, help.
Uh-oh, I think it's happening.
Oh, yeah, Steam just went to disconnected. Still on the
Oh,
server
boy.
at the moment, but we'll see.
Oh, Vulcan and I are still cool.
Yeah, no, we're
I'm still
Oh,
cool.
never mind.
Vulcan and I.
Alright, I am going to go
Boy,
ahead and hit overwrite on Garrow's Cove here, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
And
But I'm still here.
then we
I'm
can just
here,
gather up
sorry.
and figure out a plan as a whole.
Sorry,
Get
my
everyone
mom
up
and
to
dad
speed.
walked into my
So
room
you
to
don't
show
need
me
me to go to
something.
the tavern.
Okay, good.
You can go to Timber if you want. You might find more information. Because there are those thieves that show up there, but you don't know that information.
Sure.
But we could get together and then talk, and then Zane could go
Okay,
inquire
okay,
about the
yeah,
thieves or something.
yeah.
Zane would be the perfect guy to do that.
Yeah.
Talk him up, buy him some drinks.
Wait for it.
I'm still
Sure.
here.
I'm still here. I'm still standing.
Oh, I was thinking of that one Treasure Planet song where it's like, I'm still here, or whatever the fuck it is. I never
Oh,
watched
yeah.
Treasure Planet.
I like the fucking Space Marine meme with that. Where the guys very vaguely hear him singing the song through his like radio helmet or whatever. And it cuts to
Yeah.
him just mowing down enemies. I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Oh, so what are we doing? Because I had to walk away for a second.
We're gonna get together and discuss the plan.
Okay.
Then let's get together and discuss the plan.
Please.
Yeah, we could do that without being in the
Yeah.
tabletop.
Yeah. I just realized Ringo has never met Chuck.
That
They
seems
looked
improbable.
at each other for like 5 seconds and Ringo went, that guy's wearing our colors. Huh.
It's
Yes, yeah. We just gather everyone up who wants to be there.
I guess.
And
I'm here.
I'm also
I am
here.
here now. Okay, so we have talked with the governor and have some information about the shipments that Stock picks up. They typically pick it up in the morning with a group anywhere from 3 to like 6 people. They're thinking of either causing a distraction. I think Zaradon was saying staging a fake pirate attack at the docks to catch them off guard, divert attention to the south while a group goes north and tries to infiltrate during all the chaos. We also had heard from them that there's a group of thieves who have been frequenting the tavern who kind of bully the tavern and get away with stuff they want and bring it back. Or I can't remember. But you might be able to play along with them and possibly gain a way to enter their camp by playing along with the thieves. So we have a couple means of possibly gaining access to their fort in a way that doesn't just lead to full on assault. That isn't full on assault. We also have fail-safe plans if things don't go well that they'll protect the city here. We can close the gates. But hopefully we can get in.
I'd even be able to halfway merge the two plans, still create a ruckus down to the south, get in with these thieves and take them the north route.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's time.
There we go.
Yes.
There it is.
Spreading out their forces will cause them to not be as effective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I volunteer to go to tavern and scout out these thieves.
I can join you if you like.
That'd be a good idea without our combined charisma.
Yeah.
I think it's called charm, but don't worry about it.
I was trying not to say charm because I felt metagamey, but
Fort wall breaking.
yeah, like when characters are trying to talk about their HP, but they can't say the words HP.
Yeah, I feel pretty healthy.
How are you doing? I've got my HP's full. Your what?
If I had to quantify it in any sort of way, I would say about like 90% okay.
Yeah.
I could survive. I could survive 20 rat bites.
How are you feeling today? 25. What?
25.
The 5e rats their bite does one point of damage.
Yep. Depends if they're ravenous or not, or giant. Though.
Well, if I said rat, then I imply
Yeah,
the regular rat. not the
Yeah, I
giant
was about
rat.
to say. I guess you are implying regular rat man energy.
Regular rat. Regular rat.
Regular rat. Regular rat.
Mouse bites just made me think of house.
Yeah,
There we
because
go.
that one's
That's
stupid
me.
fucking kid.
Let me in.
Uh,
Let me in.
It's,
I'm
it's,
in.
people are slowly coming online, but it still marks me as off. So I don't know.
I'm here.
I'm here.
It's mouse bites to live.
The DM's here in spirit.
Can I get mouse bites to live? If that works, can someone give me that medication?
Is it bad that one of my favorite parts of that gif is like, you are black. That vexes me.
Oh, wait. Hold up. I know for a fact I have something.
There's
You know
also,
the gif for a reference.
So I guess what teams will we be splitting into for this? Like, who's going on what?
That is a
So no, Zayn and Nessa are going to talk to the barkeep.
Mm-hmm.
We have, you say 16 people?
Yeah, it's the six
Yeah.
of us plus 10 NPCs.
That's right. Okay.
no matter what
I feel like I
happens,
should be on the.
Yeah, no matter what happens, I feel like I want the north route.
Okay. That makes sense.
It would probably be best if I'm on the defense team, because A, holding a position is what I'm best at. I would also slow down any operation in the forest where, in something like that, you kind of need speed to
Mhm.
react to what's going on.
Sure.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I find my best holding the position rather than taking it.
Olivia. No, he does not have obstructs.
Like early Overwatch Reinhardt.
It's me. Okay.
Oh, you're amazing. You actually have this shit set already. Thank you.
Okay. So
So for clarification with the thieves, after like we get on their good side, what are we doing with them?
we're playing along until you can get inside their fortress, which
Hmm.
then the north team will convert. Or no, you are the north team. So wait, So we have just a third group taking a side route to there, or what's the third group doing?
I don't know.
With
Good
16,
question.
we have 3 spawning zones with 16 people that can fill only 2 spawning zones if we so desired.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Theoretical.
But wouldn't there be 3 spawning zones for a reason?
I mean, theoretically, sure.
But you
Yeah.
don't have to use them.
I
Right.
suppose.
So we wanted, yeah.
Like it wouldn't be a horrible idea to have the north route still take the 2 spawning zones and then just converge across.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So we have like a large, I guess, just split
That way it's more
halfway
spread
between
out. That way it's more
defense
spread
and
out,
yeah.
out here, and then like
Okay.
a more controlled defense down here.
Yeah.
So what do you want me doing? Because
So 4-4-8.
So team attack and team defense and team stealth, basically.
I can still
So-
be in that horse, like hidden away in something.
I don't.
If
don't
y'all
know
are
if
still going,
we're
I can go
doing
follow
it.
behind y'all though. Oh, wouldn't be too hard. Just say y'all we caught the straggler nearby or something.
Right.
Huh?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm having a fucking headache. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
It's fine.
Maybe.
Have ibuprofen and a cup of coffee.
I've already had ibuprofen. I can't have coffee. It makes my stomach upset.
Aw.
Some other form of caffeine.
Oh, we don't. There's some green tea in the kitchen.
Yeah, there you go, T.
Yeah, I'll go.
Caffeine is
right
one of
now.
the ingredients of migraine medication. That's my point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a sip of some like Arizona tea. I'll return in a second.
Take time.
We're still planning.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Thea's one of our stealthiest now, or is our stealthiest, I think.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Wait, who is?
Thea, I think.
No, she's only 34.
Which is still pretty high considering our team at the moment.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like one of anyone
Sorry,
in the 30s, 40s
NPC.
is like.
Uh,
Oh, in terms of NPCs, yeah.
Taro was 37 and Enos is 36.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
oh no. Okay. So those 3, along with Nessa and Zayn, and one more maybe?
Zane's not stealthy.
Is that 6? Zayn's not stealthy. Well, you'd be talking with the thieves,
Okay.
potentially.
At this point, it's less about stealth and more about like tricking them into thinking we're going along with them, or something
Yeah.
along those
True.
lines, or holding them as like as an alternative, holding him as a forced hostage to lead us there.
I guess in that case, it's not even like.
It's less
If you're
about
doing it in
stealth
there.
and more about like we're going.
Yes. In that case, probably like.
Like the stealth only
Yeah.
comes in if there happens to be others on the road on the way, or something
True.
along those lines.
Yeah.
So then, like. Charm, command, or intimidation could also be
Yes.
helpful with convincing people.
In
do
which
decent
case, once again, yes, I want to be on the north team.
Okay. So I think I'll probably be on defense team.
I think
Was that?
Oh, I think you had to do something real quick.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I thought I heard a kid in the back.
Yeah, I heard signs
Um,
of additional life.
Right.
Signs of
Additional life.
Or as my relatives call it whenever they're on the phone, little ears.
okay, sorry.
Look back.
Okay.
Sorry for what?
Anyway, yeah, I'd rather try a persuasive approach than a forceful approach first.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. So let's form the group.
Okay. Sounds like Mochi's
He's
gonna be
going to defense
out for
team.
this session due to illness, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we have permission to use Ringo, quote.
Bull.
Use her for evil. No.
We have sold her for $4.
For coin
God.
God.
This is a gold economy. What are you supposed to do with these weird bills? We are doomed.
I like to
Alright.
imagine, like, the royal family looking at, like, George Washington on a bill and being like, who the fuck's that?
Who's this
Who's this
douchebag?
man?
Oh my god.
Wait, hang on. I did my Javert reference, but
Who is this
Let's
man?
go.
What sort of devil is he?
Thank you.
So,
I mean,
We
Peachy's
want
not here
more?
to tell you off, it's fine.
so do we want more stealthy people on this team too?
I think just people with
Uh,
a lot to do, like, characteristic-wise.
Yeah,
yeah. Persuasive, intimidating.
Okay.
Charm,
Uh,
command, all that.
Sorry, charm, command. Persuasive is not.
Charm, command, intimidation,
yes.
and maybe barter.
Yeah. Barter is also good.
Barter is also
Well,
great.
I'm going to be mostly using barter because
Yeah.
that's my highest stat, and I have lots of money.
Nice.
Let me buy you 5,000. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
You can have all the alcohol.
I've already used my soundboard for today. I don't need any more temptations.
Alright.
500 cigarettes clip.
5,000 cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Yeah, there you go.
So on the
You don't need
defense
a
side,
soundboard, us.
who do we want?
Yeah, we don't need soundboard. We're all fucking living soundboard.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
memes.
We're all memes. Meme approved.
Meme.
Approved.
I don't really know what type of forces they have, unfortunately.
Mhm.
You might
Don't.
find out if you start the mission.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay,
I guess
um,
let's
that-
get the talking at the barkeep.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right, Nessa.
Yes.
You head barward.
I need to stop saying yes.
Which, where?
Where
Oh,
are
it's
you
right here. Oh, barkeep. There we go.
The
Alright.
blue one.
I'm
Yeah.
The blue one.
I'm coming along only to see if I can spot these thieves.
So-called thieves.
Sitting in the corner.
That's a squint,
That's
but not the
thieves in
time.
the corner.
What's the signal?
That's thieves in the spot. Light. Losing thieves. Kind of moving some things around so I can do a thing. Okay. So, you enter the bar, and the first thing, of course, you notice is that it's a pretty decent nightlife here at Garrow's Cove. The bar is full of swarthy workmen and fishermen who are, doing the things you do at a bar, imbibing, having a good raucous time, listening to people playing on the harpsichord or piano or whatever would be in this fantasy equivalent area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
I
just
wanna
a
say there's
honky tonk piano.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a couple places, of course, to sit. You can sit at the bar, or you can sit at a table or a booth.
Hmm.
Kind of a serve yourself situation, and the barmaid will be around whenever.
I'm gonna
Let's
go
make it
for
a
a more
table.
central. Yeah, I was gonna say a central table.
A central table, but kind of close to the bar, perhaps.
You're gonna centralize a table close enough to the bar. Alrighty. Gonna need each of y'all to give me a perception check, see what you can find.
All right.
Okay.
Am I in the right channel? Yes, I am.
As not low enough.
What did I roll? Sorry, I can't read. 87. No, I did.
Eight.
I failed.
Who fails?
Oh,
30, I succeeded.
Okay.
Bada boom, bada bing. Well, Zayn, you've already ordered stuff around, so I mean, you're a little bit, you got other things in your mind. Nessa, well, I won't say you've forgotten the objective, but alcohol is alcohol.
I mean, yeah.
Luther, though, you are a well-tuned machine.
First time for everything.
Mr. Hawkeye's over here.
First time for everything. You would know what your own men would look like. You know what kind of uniforms your kind of spy ops would wear. And you spot a couple of thieves. Well, a triad of thieves, I guess. In the corner of the bar, having a good old time, just being loud and raucous. You notice them stand up and start accosting some people at one of the booths. Just like, oh, you don't know who keeps you people safe around here, do you? And just like kind of like grabs him by the fucking shirt. Like no one's like stopping these guys.
Is Luther staying with us or separate?
That depends on what Luther is doing.
I'd say with
That's
you.
what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this is a plan where enacting as a group, he would sit with you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I guess he would grab the other two's attention by like smacking the underside of the table. and,
Oh,
then,
yeah.
and then nodding in the direction of them.
Your drinks rattle. You get confused as to why this is, and then until Luther gets your attention.
You almost spilled. Oh, okay, I see.
Ah, yes.
Like basically, it's just hey, fucking
Yeah,
look.
Clever. Yes.
Smart guy.
Nessa just nods at him. Okay.
We wait for them to finish and then approach.
Yeah. I mean, if your approach doesn't, if you have an idea and it doesn't work, I have a second option.
Probably should not approach them when they're being hostile.
Yeah, we'll wait until they've simmered a bit.
Hey, so you're
This
playing
is
the
all-
waiting game.
Nessa's all Berishan looking ass, like, yeah.
Well, these guys, as drunk as they are, decide to, well, rough up the fellow they're kind of, interrogating a little bit, saying like, oh, who must be a spy for the Pueran army for doing these sorts of things? Don't you know us Vienna stalkers are keeping you safe? Kind of like rough him up, take his wallet. Or I guess, whatever would, like a sack of gold off his person, and they just
Yeah.
start heading toward the door.
I
We
will
need to stop them.
holler at them to try to catch their attention. Like, hey, you guys.
The three of them are just kind of like, a little wobbly. They're not quite super far gone, but they're aware of you. It's like, and what do you want?
come here for a second. I need to talk to you.
Oh, he needs to talk to us, does he? Okay. And it's just kind of like they wander up to you and kind of like all three of them like kind of like surround your table, like hands down on it, like not even sitting down, like trying to like stand and intimidate the three of you.
Oh, come on, you can put away the act. We're brothers here.
They are like squinting. It's like, oh, I didn't recognize your uniform. Sorry about that, boss. Here, pull up a chair. Another drink on us for the good. It's like trying to squint, trying to like see if they can find your rank anywhere.
No, leave it to me instead.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. So they start pulling up chairs as you.
Well, yeah, I was just insisting to buy the round instead.
Oh, I see. As you insist to
Yeah.
buy rounds for them instead. Generous of you.
How generous. No ulterior motives whatsoever.
Not at all.
Nah,
Not at all.
we're all friends here.
Or
How much
now.
is this running me?
Like 15 gold for the three of them.
I guess while Zayn buys their rounds, Nessa would kind of put an elbow on the table, kind of twirl her hair a bit. So you guys are the ones keeping us safe. Kind of leading into their egos.
That's right, lass. Mm-hmm. Cute little piece of arm candy like that. It's just, I don't know. I can't be a jerk while flirting. It's impossible for me.
It's fine, we know it's not you.
Thanks. Getting myself flustered here, just trying to pretend to be a douchebag on the internet.
Well, it seems
Real.
you three are doing a great job.
Everyone used to say so. Thank you.
No problem. And she winks, just to, lighten them up a bit.
Well, blood's going somewhere. And that's about as NSFW as I'm gonna get in this. Sorry.
That's fair.
Nope, that's perfect.
Curtains.
Standard taking
Tanner, take the wheel.
No one can tell this, but internally Nessa feels awful. Like she feels like really gross, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
I
it.
feel gross for being put in this situation.
No, I'm so sorry if you're uncomfortable.
Nope.
All right.
I'm just not gonna, have them act on any of their more banal urges or banal urges. How do you pronounce that one?
That is fair.
I don't know what that word is you're trying to say.
They're more brazen accusations. I don't know.
Yeah.
Carnal, I think is what the word you're looking for.
It just very much might
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
It is quite the stronghold you have over there.
Oh, the fort we made? Yeah. It's no Castle Bienenstock, but it'll work. One of them says. Say that one.
We'll say that one.
This is what you get when you introduce 3 identical thieves.
Yeah.
That one. They're triplets.
Well, a structure is as strong as its men.
We're the strongest there is, at least as far as this part of town is concerned.
It'd be nice to get a tour someday.
Say again?
Wink. Nothing. It'd be nice to get a tour someday. Wink.
Oh, I don't think we'd be allowed to do that. The general is very particular in who he lets in and out of the fort.
You mean
Not even.
you mean General Regley, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've
That's the man.
I've actually been wanting to meet him. Do you think you could work up something to be able to get that to happen?
I want to make have you make a roll here, I just don't know what kind. Maybe command?
Okay. I could do command.
Maybe command. We can do
Okay.
command.
Come on. Come on. Oh!
Why? Why is it
He's gonna
always
scratch-
command?
Kind of just scratch the back of their necks, like, I don't know, boss. It's just. Do we? You would know. General's like real stickler for rules.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, come on. We're brothers, aren't we? We're sharing drink as he's handing them another.
Each of them? You're ordering each of them another round?
Yeah.
Alright, 15 more in the shitter, I guess.
It's fine.
Let's go.
I'll be lowering their inhibitions, so let's say any rolls that you make against them have a 15. 10 extra chance to succeed.
Okay.
A minus.
Yeah, basically minus 10 to any stat rolls at this point, because they're now kind of drunk.
Inebriated.
Mhm. It comes in pints.
You say your general's a stickler for rules, but
Yeah.
you know, rules are
Yeah,
meant to be broken.
they're meant to be broken. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what do you
And
say?
maybe-
Come
Curfew
on.
right now.
For me.
For me.
Yeah,
Which
like,
about to
nobody
appear.
will ever know. That'd be fun.
One more. Ichi, I think you're trying to go for charm now, I guess, a lot of you at this point.
I think I kind of.
Are we all rolling?
Yeah, I think since you're all trying to like convince them all at the same time here, yeah, you go ahead and give me a tag team roll at minus 10
Oh,
advantage.
26.
Oh. No.
Yes, I succeeded.
42. Does that succeed?
So
for me?
Zayn succeeded.
Maybe.
No. Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So we're gonna call this a tentative group success with potential consequences.
Uh-oh.
So
Okay.
these guys are, of course, willing to take you back to the fort, probably against their better orders, probably against their better judgment. But you know, alcohol does things to your brain.
Yeah.
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 So they will go ahead and meet you up here to take you back.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Speaking of, what time is it? It's getting grog and late outside. Yeah, the dastards back at the fort will probably want us back in before... Oh, it already is sundown. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. And they all just kind of
This is fine.
get up and they shuffle out of the bar.
I should have watches and I have their asses.
Which at this point, I think... Once we get all situated here, it would be good enough time to start removing some of these zones, eh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Nessa just turns to Zayn. Why the fuck? Oh
Ah.
my god.
We do what we have to do. Come on.
Yeah.
Did you see the person that's here?
And we got some drinks out of it. This is fine.
See the person that's here?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, hang on. Let me... everyone blindfold yourselves for just a tad.
B.
How do I do that again?
B.
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 Bravo.
Roger.
Curtains are purple.
Mine are green.
They're blue.
They're black?
No.
Okay. All set.
Okay.
A little better? I guess it was just the corner of that particular box. What was,
Yeah.
Reliska.
The corner of the box was touching it, so it was hiding it.
Yeah.
Even if you touch the void, even a smidge, you were gone.
Even by a pinky toe.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet if we move him to that space, he would probably disappear.
Oh, most likely. Actually, now I'm curious.
Oh,
No.
nope.
Okay, no, he's
Quite.
Oh,
Not quite.
there's like a pixel.
Yeah.
here?
Oh, there you go. There
Yeah.
you go. Now it's
Yeah,
gone.
he's
Now
gone.
he's gone. I don't remember where he was. I think here?
It was right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, he was there.
I said they're like cavalry. I'm pretty sure most everybody out there has some form of Canto. Except for like maybe the
That's fine.
archer, the priest, and the
Any
monk.
thieves.
Boy.
Well, the thieves, of course, but they're on your guys' side. They like you.
Mhm.
And I assume that you three would be going with them, as per the plan.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I am for sure.
Or-
Because I'm the one who asked to meet the general.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Nessa. I won't let anything happen to you.
I'll be fine. But thank you. That there you go.
How stupidly self-righteous of you.
Seeing
I
you
could
feeling
kill-
alright.
They're also drunk.
Is he fine?
They're also drunk. If they catch on in any kind of way, we can strong arm them.
True.
Alcohol makes me stronger.
Like a rethought, Zach?
Oh, I was just kind of saying on the side there, seeing the numbers in the woods there. It's like questioning the idea of splitting up the force.
Well, once again, if the plan is to make a ruckus down here, that might draw in some of them from up there before we can get spotted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will say stealth ways. They do have lines of sight, theoretically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be more like something like that.
The way all the bushes are laid out for like stealth, it's reminding me of the beginning of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, there's only so much I can do, you know.
No, I think it's great.
Pink Panther theme.
Ba-dum.
I don't know the song.
Okay.
Wish there was an easy way to get them dynamic, like, vision cones. That'd be fun.
Right?
That would be so fun.
I mean, like, I might have an object for that, but I don't really know. No, I just got Pickle Rick. Sucks.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh no.
Or didn't load correct. What?
Whoa.
Whoa, hello.
I heard something.
Oh my God! It's Pickle Rick.
Oh,
Literally.
God.
It actually is
God,
Pickle
no.
Rick. No.
He's gone.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And that as much as we're going to acknowledge Rick and Morty today.
Yes.
And I think maybe ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look, I actually like that show.
Yeah, okay.
It was alright at the beginning, but I
Yes,
kind of.
there.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, it's like
definitely,
early on it was kind of fun.
it definitely fell off.
As do most adult comedies.
Anyway, before the fans get on us.
Fans.
Alright, who do we want to be part of Defense Squad?
Yeah, I
Where's
feel like
Defense Squad?
anybody else that goes the route up with us should probably actually load into this zone so they can just follow
Yeah,
behind.
trail behind.
So,
That way
would
the
that be
thieves don't get-
stealthy? Yeah. So, stealth guys?
Yeah, probably stealth guys. So like, Taro and Enos could go,
Thea?
Or, you know, Thea.
and Thea possibly, yeah.
Ringo's around.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
have Ringo.
I don't think she has high stealth.
No.
She doesn't.
No. Um,
Defense squad probably needs a couple mages, though, to balance out whatever's
Yeah.
thrown at them.
Yeah,
you take Ringo.
Ringo and the defense squad probably makes sense.
It also balances the PCs on each team.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
true.
that is the other thought for sure.
So, Thea over here, and then there's, yeah.
Got him.
Oh, you already got that. Never mind. Let's see, who all is over here? We have Cavaliers, Griffins, Barbarian. I think who would be coming first. Towards that, so these guys.
If you notice that there's a lot of physical units this time around, you're right. Because I didn't want to bother with witch.
Yes. um.
Archie has a wind tome to deal with the flyers.
Yeah.
It
That's
does.
a good idea. Do we want for our healer? We got Melissa, we got Jamie, we've got
We've got options.
Tall.
2 troubadours and a priest.
I mean, Jamie could be useful on either end because of like stat boosts, because of like support boosts with Ringo and myself, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
More likely Ringo because of Nessa's whole tooting spiel.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. 5 more. We can have 5 more people in general.
Okay.
Yes.
It wouldn't have hurt to have a flyer.
Of some kind.
Because of all the forests, yeah.
Yeah, because of all the forests
more
and
stuff
sand.
Shocker Sky.
Oh no, they didn't level
I
up
guess who has a higher defense? Because this is a
Well,
lot of
technically-
physical.
Yeah,
dice.
true.
Life is a byway. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Which
something there. I was like, okay, you're just
which-
thinking. Which is
Yeah,
fine.
which might be Chuck. If I.
Chuck and Sky have 7 defense both.
Oh, okay.
And
Ah.
And then
who has the higher
Who has higher strength?
strength? Chuck has the
Strength.
higher strength.
Chuck has 12. Okay, yep. Chuck has
Sorry,
higher
so-
strength, Sky has higher stealth.
Wait, which team is he going on?
In
What's
the through the forest.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go to the forest, eh?
Yeah, let's go into the forest.
3,
Yeah, let's
7,
fucking go.
4 more. And only 3 of them can fit down here, so we still need 1 more in this group.
I feel like I ought to draw like vision lines.
Oh yeah,
I mean, we can do that while we're deliberating teams.
I'm gonna say that any flyer has vision equal to their movement.
That's so much.
Yeah. I mean, they have a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, they are
So
flyers.
like, let's go ahead and.
That to me, that does make it seem like they would have a harder time seeing in the forest, though, because they're seeing the tops of the trees.
We want to give Elgin a chance this time.
Yeah.
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 Elgin! You made it, buddy.
Oh, good heavens!
Aw.
Winona maybe, and then. Oh, and Lydia. Yeah, there we go. That's our group.
And then we could bring. What do you think, Kanan?
Would be nice to have some more magic on our side
Yeah.
in some way. Could bring Kaden.
This looks almost like a arcane sigil I'm drawing here.
I don't know why, but whenever we
Oh,
pick up
fucking
tokens
big.
and move them, I always think of picking up Maze in the Meme Maker and
1,
seeing
2,
their
3.
little legs wobble.
6. Yeah,
I
that's
like that.
16.
6 spaces, yeah.
Damn. Oh, you can hide in the trees. That's good.
Big
You're gonna have to
X
change
on
that.
trees.
You have to change
Yeah.
that every time you move someone.
Yep, I know. Very well aware. That's just giving you kind of an idea of what their vision is like. If you want me to show you a guy and what they kind of
Yeah.
yes,
We
Oh,
could
okay.
just kind of do it like by person basis.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Of just
I
like
will
if
let
we're
you
worried
know
about
that
somebody
these-
seeing us, we can ask what they can see.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd
But
be
just assume that
easier.
those flyers can basically see everything that is a plains tile within their movement, except for the stuff that's inside the forests.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So that would be this guy, and that guy. In fact, I might
Okay.
even. Did I tint them a different color slightly?
Yeah, we should probably wait to move out until after the distraction.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yes.
other thing is like
That-
the three of us, as far as like
We're fine.
storytelling goes, we wait inside of the gate until the distraction rings out, and then we meet the thieves.
Yes.
Right.
It'll just convince them that's no big deal.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Yeah, nothing's going on.
Ah.
What are you talking
Hurry
about?
up.
It's just some fishermen infighting and stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, you're
You
just
have so
finish
many
the
other
stuff, huh?
buddies to deal with it.
yeah, you're
Alright, Moonlight.
What are you talking about? You're drunk. Let's just go.
Drunk.
Alrighty. So we're pretending to be pirates attacking their stuff, or attacking them as they come to get their stuff.
Something like that.
Cool.
Wouldn't even hurt to be like, oh, hey, here's that convoy that they were talking about. Let's fucking take it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do we see the card that they mentioned that might be out here?
We can say you do. Let me just get an object to represent it.
Nice.
Why do I have a whole bunch of maps?
Because you're
Looks
a
like you make
DM.
maps.
My iPad bag. What is this? Hello? Oh! No, not that one. Not a whole lot of things I can really spawn in here, are there?
Just spawn a cube.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a cube of some sort. How about a chair or a table?
There you go.
I could do a rock, or a chest, or a barrel.
Oh my god, a giant rock!
Oh my god!
Barrel works.
I think a barrel would be the...
Barrels.
We can
hold
theater the mind.
supplies.
Barrel.
Huh?
Here you go. We
Cool
can
barrel.
do that, I
Barrel.
think.
Haha.
Isn't that neato? Oh, and
Listen.
it keeps the sides a different color. That's neat. That's nifty.
That's cute.
Neato. Okay, so there's their supplies. Just want to be waiting here for them to meet us and then cause a ruckus.
Could start trying to steal it. Could do a
Yeah.
lot of things. I'm not supposed to help you.
I know. I
Yeah.
was talking in character.
Mm-hmm. Ringo left alone. Yes, she would just be in the governor's manor then at that point.
Ah.
I didn't even. I forgot about Friga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone else is on standby in case everything goes to shit.
Yeah.
We could even spread them out in town if we wanted to.
I was gonna say, like, they just have orders to help keep the town safe.
There's 6 of them. We could have 2 of them by each gate.
This is
And
true.
then Frigga could be.
There. With the governor.
Let's say. I'd like. Well, do I call them? You know, so. There we go.
Yay. Storytelling.
Yay! Okay.
So we have 3 teams, effectively.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and have 2 rounds of initiative. Who wants to be the leader of Team Alpha?
Our
Which
team?
is the stealth team.
Oh, probably Luther.
Luther makes sense. Sorry, Vulcan.
Okay.
Okay. And who wants to be the leader?
Zane's
of
like,
team...
obviously it should be me, and both of them are like, no.
Yeah, Nessa's just stares at him like, no.
I don't know. Zaradon, do you want to wait?
Or
Alrighty.
how about
The Ruckus team.
Ruckus team.
the 30? We were rolling for initiative, right? Or
Yeah. We're just seeing which team goes first, basically.
right?
Well, we
Okay,
we
there
want
we
the
go.
Ruckus team to go first anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Which. Yeah. For gathering their.
All right. So I guess we have Team Ruckus going first then,
Yes.
Alrighty.
which is comprised of our warm colors versus our cool colors. How'd that work out?
Nice.
Imagination that, eh?
Imagine that.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
Yeehar.
Yar. I'm
Well,
a cowboy
pirate, also.
pirate.
That's exactly what I was going for, yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, we are proving
Yeehaw.
ourselves to be the same person.
Yep.
You have the docks and some ships moored over there. You have the Binnenstock convoy. Well, we'll actually kind of say it's like more over here, so it's not like directly easy to have access to the ocean and dunk it in there.
Yeah.
And this guy, we'll say he's kind of slacking off at his job. He's probably leaning on a tree and like, kind of going like his line of sight is like that direction.
Okay.
What the Steam? I'm going to kill you.
Oh my
The steam
god.
broke.
No.
Busted again. Oh no.
Again?
Well, everything
Maybe.
seems fine on my end.
Well, it's
It says connecting to the
Alright.
displayer.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, we can't move anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There it is.
There it
Ah,
is.
there we go.
Timeout Steam client. Oh, there we go. Maybe.
Let's see.
Yep, I'm back.
very
Yeah,
bizarre.
I'm back too. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Steam
how
sneezed.
bizarre.
Balthazar, my old apprentice, have you ever stopped being an idiot yet?
No.
Falls over. Balthazar.
Guess we want to destroy their supplies and then
You
make
know,
them
I
angry.
just realized we don't actually need this map. So I'm just gonna go ahead and...
What was that map?
Which map?
It was basically like an extended version of this.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, well,
We
we
don't
need it.
don't need it yet.
We just don't need it.
We're not
Oh,
going
okay.
to go inside. Okay.
We're
Well-
There
going
you go.
inside, but like I think this serves as a good enough frame of reference as to what everything looks like.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's big enough.
Sorry.
Yeah. You can assume
Okay.
there's other tents and things inside of it, but these are just like the big three things, effectively.
Right.
So the convoy is just saying they're
It's
completely
sitting there.
unmanned.
Let me check my notes on this one. That doesn't sound right. Just leaving it out there.
Unless they forgot something the day before and are coming back for it.
Oh no, we forgot our barrel.
It says left behind.
Okay. Yes, so that particular area is a cart that the Binnenstock army was prepared the day before, but did not have the resources to move back the same day. So it is being left there for now, and has basically just got the will be moved later
okay.
Gotcha.
kind of mentality on it.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell, they're kind of taking their job a little lax. They've been here a little bit too long.
Yeah. Guess we could just stand guard by it until they show up and then maybe push
Mhm.
their resources into the ocean and piss them off.
Or could put them onto a boat and pretend to be pirates.
That too.
Or you could just start ransacking it, try to pull out whatever resources are in it.
Yeah,
True.
maybe
Be
use
loud
something
and obvious about it.
back.
Or, take it into the town and give it to the townspeople that it was originally stolen from.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Robin Hood this shit, yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
So, wait, what? So, what time is it? Is it still, like, middle of the night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Little close to closing time for the bar.
See, that was
Give me
a...
an indication of time frame.
So like past midnight.
Well... That kind of ruins the plan of ambushing whoever was going to come get the convoy.
Why
Because
that?
they would be coming in the morning.
True.
Yeah, kind of have a mismatched time here, but I guess if all we're trying to do is get attention, then I guess light some torches and get some pitchforks and go yar har fiddle-dee-dee.
Yeah.
Great distraction! Can I intimidate the general area? Be as loud as fucking
general
possible.
area.
You could even just say like pirates are attacking here.
What's
and
the
just
forest?
Yell it,
Correct.
yeah.
What's the
Just
forest?
yell it to get people to come down this area, then we can keep them occupied.
Yeah, I suppose
Oh,
that's a good
yeah.
intimidation check, just to do like a big yell.
Yeah, just gotta, yell out pirates. That'll be fine.
Pirates.
Pirates off the
Ghost.
It must be
left?
pirates.
Log inbound! Bunch of fucking pirates! Oh, heck, I got
Oh, you're
14.
starting to sound like me there, boy.
Yeah, I'm running out of steam here.
Oh, 14.
14 on my intimidation of 64.
Ooh.
Nice.
All hands, general quarters.
How booming would you say your voice is? Like, boom?
So booming.
It's like, I'm going to have to rely on your...
Yeah.
I would like to imagine that my voice is fairly boomy. I'm just not being very loud because...
Right.
Right.
Personal reasons. I'd say we've got a pretty decent valley as far as the forest is concerned, like little noise mitigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say a good chunk of at least, the general area would be able to hear your shout there. So the base would be alerted to the idea that there might be pirates.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why can't I erase this? What have I done? Hello? There we go.
It's permanent.
Ah, shit, I used my Sharpie on my computer. That's awkward.
Just sign the box. It's
Okay. On enemy phase, you will have some folks starting to be mitigated from the general area of this out there.
No, I'm gonna stay here, getting positioned around the barrel. Or even just in front of it over here.
Got the hiccups?
Yeah.
I would imagine you guys want to be in a position where wherever when they start coming in, you can box them around the other side, so they can't turn around and try to alert the
Right.
base, be like, it's a trap. It's not actually. Yeah.
Maybe let them get a little bit closer.
How's your plan?
Oh, we got a lovely...
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Start
Hide in the
NPCs
trees.
there.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I
no.
hit my diaphragm.
Oh
That's
no.
way too... It's too
Pineapples.
powerful.
Jamie could get there. Ringo,
Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself.
H,
I need to say something.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
We need some of you guys standing out
1, 2,
to
3,
sell the
4.
idea that you're pirates.
Yeah. I think maybe Ringo. Here's a good pirate. I don't feel like Geralt would be a good pirate.
Geralt is a bad pirate. Bad pirate. Smack.
Oh, yeah.
Smack. Honestly, the two knights might make the best looking pirates, to be fair with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking. So have maybe like here
Plus,
and
they can't
here.
really move that fast, so they would have a hard time trying to get around any force.
Yeah, and getting in the forest, out of the forest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, let's put the armor guys in the forest, huh? We'll get our fucking armor stuck in a tree somewhere. Good plan.
Ringo can go.
Oh, the
Yeah,
horses
then
won't
the
get
rest of
stuck?
us
Yeah, what
kind of
fire 'em.
in the trees. Alright. So, how far can we move? Let's see.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then.
We'll each need to take about 10. Sorry.
So maybe Zaradon here, Lydia here, and then. Wait, nope, I didn't do that. Ringo can be in the trees, and we can just all jump out of them as they approach. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can get here.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's Ringo's move? Is it also 5?
She's a mage, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
She's 5 and unaffected by desert.
so she can go all the way over here. But then Archie, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
Archie also has mage movement.
Wait, no, yep. So Archie goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Okay. Have our group here. Oh, wait, no. No. Eldrin or Jamie in the trees.
Mage brigade. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to put ranged units over there so they can fire from cover, but that's just, my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Jamie here or here?
I think it was
Oh.
there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So tree line, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Winona could be part of Pirate Crew.
Yarr. I mean, she's got a big axe.
Yep. And then Jamie is here for backup.
Yeah.
In general, yeah.
Right
That
here.
wouldn't be too unheard of if a pirate crew has a healer aboard.
Yeah.
There we go. And now we wait. Do
And now
we need to roll stealth for being in the trees?
Not right now.
Okay.
Did you know
Later.
historically, if a pirate crew couldn't get like a surgeon, their carpenter acted as surgeon?
That sounds awfully
Oh,
dangerous.
wow.
Also,
So
anyone
it's-
that's good with a saw. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, surgeons at that time had no interest to do illegal shit when they had plenty of work doing their things legally.
That's fair.
Pirates just kind of made do with what they got. What they
Mhm.
got usually wasn't much.
They had a good time.
All right.
All right.
All right, we are here. Thanks for waiting for us.
Yeah, no problem. They're just still kind of like... They're a little bit more sobered up, but not much.
Yeah,
So
they're-
they're going to go ahead and be, quote-unquote, on your guys' team for a bit.
Cool.
And I'll just go ahead and mark them as slightly blue.
Slightly blue.
That's not slightly.
That's not slightly.
Why are you blue?
How do I?
Why not green?
They're blue, dabba dee dabba die.
Well, because green doesn't show up that well on red, I don't think.
That works.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah, I
okay.
think the green shows
That
it
works.
better than the blue, honestly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, alright then. That worked out pretty well.
Cool.
We'll go ahead and have them 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Yeah, there we go. That should be fine. Heading up the path.
A path.
It would just kind of be like waving to the folks that are on ground detail.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And Nessa's grabbing, or Squish is grabbing dinner right now.
Yes.
Oh.
We gotta
What's
grab
your
it.
move?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She has thief movement.
Yep.
Right, and then as for the others, they're going to attempt to follow stealthily, I guess.
Attempt.
I would imagine they had to move northward first.
Yeah, northward first makes
Yeah.
Trying to cut through the trees that way is going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't want to get too far. They don't want to get far ahead. They don't want to get ahead of us.
No.
Yeah.
How far can this go?
Especially if attention's going to start coming this way, running through opposing traffic, maybe.
Yeah, especially if any of these decide to start moving down that way too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To move them out of the flow of panic.
In case anyone was curious, the entirety of the map is about 247 units long. However much that means.
Woo!
Okay.
So I am not counting
So
diagonal.
this is still sand, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
sand. Okay.
And by the entirety of the map, I mean like the entire game
4.
zone.
Right.
Oh. I see.
336 if we go diagonally for the
1,
entirety of it.
2, 3, 4,
That's my
4.
range.
5,
Don't mind me.
What is the square root of Fallen Kingdom?
6.
Yeah.
Is this what the square root of Fallen Kingdom? Silly.
I believe. Yeah, that's all of ours moved.
Unless you want Chuck to stay in the tree, but
I don't think it matters.
oh yeah, he'd be flying overhead anyway.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't really go in the trees, he's just kind of over the trees.
Nice.
Enemy phase.
Indeed it is. The enemy phase.
I'm not the
Like-
enemy.
You are the enemy. Congratulations.
You've won. Except
Nah. Sorry, Zayn. We got to turn you in for that bounty.
there's some like indiscreet shouting coming from the ends of kind of like some of these guys like shouting like in the base, like maybe towards one of the guards or something.
See calculator.
What? Is he a calculator?
There's a lot of people who are calculators. I do.
For me, it's just
Hello.
2 guys
Hello.
or 3 guys.
Yeah, I just see 3 calculators. They're secretly
Not
Cylons.
2, 3. Yeah, there was like 6 of them for me.
All right, hold on to your butts. We're reloading.
Whee!
That's
Whoa.
Peaks.
Oh, it should go without saying, like, if these guys ever get attacked at any point, they will go back to enemy units.
Right, of course, of course.
Well, yeah, fair.
Interesting. Yeah.
Unless we convince them that they're brethren in the Force.
I mean,
That'd be a
No.
stretch, but
No, yeah, I know. I don't.
I know we
don't-
just met, but you're like a brother to me. No.
Don't listen to me.
I killed my brother.
prepared.
What?
Why'd you do that? What? No, I'm just trying to sound tough. That's fucked up, man. Don't say you just killed your brother. That's fucked.
yeah, that Zane's like, yeah, that's really fuck. Who would try to kill their own brother?
Blinking.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Steve.
My sister I can understand, but the brother, never. Sure, that guy will also move. Why not? And I believe that conducts our enemy phase for the day. Except for maybe this guy, who's going to be 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll be going this way. And then. And I think the priest hasn't moved and this wyvern hasn't moved. So.
And back. Also, forewarning, I heard some thunder, so I doubt anything will happen, but just in case.
Figuring out paths for these guys to walk was also kind of fun.
Yeah.
Stand in my shoes and everything sucks. Okay, we've got some guys coming on your direction to start figuring out the way to the convo there.
I would imagine you guys are just holding your position.
Yeah.
At least until folks get closer, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even on next turn, he can't get to you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 5, 6, 7. Just ever so slowly working their way through the trees. Look at you, Mr. Thief Move.
There's thieves too. They could have done the same thing.
I know. Then they did the same thing. Probably
3,
similar.
4.
4, 5.
Wait, how much move does she have?
She's
7.
thief.
Oh, fuck. Well, fuck me.
I'm not gonna.
Careful.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There we go.
I believe that's that. Right.
Yep.
Man, we're really cruising by these.
Well, there's also these 5 here.
Oh yes, go ahead. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, hold on. 4, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just
2, 3.
yeah. That way they're staying close together and still kind of trailing us.
Yeah. And you know, catch up with them. Our truck doesn't get too close to them.
Mhm.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. That's kind of fun. That he ends up right there. 8, 4, 5, 6. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're far away. Okay, you're confronted by a Cavalier. We heard a call about pirates. That wouldn't happen to be you folk, would it? You have any idea who you're dealing with? Or what kind of night it is?
Am I able to move one space forward or no?
Well, he's not going to go anywhere on this turn. He's out of movement space, so next turn you can step forward exactly one if you wish.
Yeah.
Game mechanics, baby. But you know what? For flavor, if you want to have that just be your movement for next turn, we'll have you go ahead and do that.
I wish I had this fucking thing right now. Dan, add something for this.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess at this point it would just be. Brain, why?
It's all good.
Need a hand?
I need something. I don't know what.
Let's say Lydia's going to give you a hand. Just as far as your inspirational speech is concerned here. Piracy ways.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen up. We've been hearing tell that Garros Cove here is a pretty infiltratable spot, and lo and behold, we see goods marked for the Bienenstock Empire on its coast. So we figured we might as well make ourselves a quick little profit. So here's our proposition. If y'all stay out of our way, nobody gets hurt. But if you want to tumble, then, well, let's just say we've got ways of making you fall.
Pretty shitey army if you couldn't guard one port.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's late at night, and you're pissing in the side of the boat. Sorry. You know what? I'm gonna have you both make me an intimidation check. Just a pair of knights just being badasses.
Knights.
Pair of knights being
Knights
knights
at night.
Yeah.
They're knights being knights at night.
at night.
15
night.
out of 68.
Hell
Very
yeah.
nice.
Let's
rolled a
go.
Well, he rolled a 69, and while nice, is not quite conducive to what we need to do. Come on, Chrome, work with me here. My spreadsheet is frozen. Hold on.
Retro.
There we go. Okay, cool.
I imagine instead of intimidating them away, you're trying to intimidate like them to get mad and bring more people over.
Yeah,
Yes.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
mad? You mad?
You
Get
mad, bro?
mad.
You mad, bro?
Roll for aggravate.
Exactly.
Roll for aggravate.
Intimidation kind of is your activation stat as well.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of these characteristics are pretty dubious at best, but I think they all pretty much encompass the range of human emotion.
Yeah.
I guess my favorite emotion is barter. I'm sorry.
I mean, what is your fight or fight response if not bartering with your nerves?
No.
No? Okay. A little bit too much of a stretch on that one?
A little bit.
Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. We can't all be winners.
My brain is in be a little shit mode today.
This is fair. I mean, as a DM, my objective is to lose all the time. So really, par for the course. I take small victories where I can in the form of your NPCs' lives. But But yes, you have successfully goaded on the Bienenstock army. This guy's gonna... What the... He doesn't have back spray.
He is focused. He will not turn his back.
He talks to the rest of his army.
Damn,
Get around and you
handstand.
lover.
Handstand on his horse with his horse.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about it. Don't even think
There's
about
got
it.
glutes for days.
Don't worry about it. Alright, lads, let's show them the full force of the Bienenstock army that nobody fucks with us. It's the best I could do for having him flip over.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, this group is gonna be... Whoa. Gonna be on the move here. And they may call for reinforcements from the base, but we'll see. We'll see how the night goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, that makes it player phase again.
Okay.
I move forward to intimidate the building and the horse.
Ka-chunk. A single ka-chunk.
Whoops. That's a bit too far.
I mean, if you want to extend my range of influence, I'm not gonna complain.
That's pretty cool.
Listen, finding maps that are Zaradon proof are hard enough as is.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, I think it's fun. It
okay.
makes me stretch my brain a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, screw him.
Oh? You were gonna attack?
Yeah, it's like he would only damage me if he lands a crit.
And even then, probably not even that.
No,
Exactly.
hold on. Because if he deals 0 damage without the crit, a crit does nothing to it. Yeah.
Also, elbow room when attacking on a tile without terrain effects deal +3 damage.
So he's going to deal 3 damage
is-
regardless?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. So yeah, it's probably good that you're
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what the is the killing edge? Is that a sword or a
That's a sword, yes.
Yeah.
sword? Okay. Yeah, 1 second, I don't have the weapon triangle memorized.
you
Swords
need
beat
lance.
Sword
axes,
beats-
axes beat lances, lances beat swords.
Yeah, you need
Okay,
lance.
well, it's a good thing I got a lance in me back pocket then.
Yeah. In me pocket for
All right, so I don't have so I'm down a strength, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's not like you fucking need it. Captain, like, what, 20 strength by now?
No, actually, without any buffs, it's 17.
Oh, no, not bad.
So
Precision
yeah,
Like, yeah.
I attempt to poke him in the eye.
Alrighty, give me a go ahead and do your big roll.
Ah, shite!
You miss?
Oh no.
99.
99.
Well, yeah, I think that misses a little bit. Go ahead and swap out your dodge chance there for your bronze lance. So now you're sitting at a
Oh,
nice
right.
support.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if he can attack back. Okay, 25. Believe that's a critical hit for him. Yeah. But here's the thing. The +3 damage is after calculation.
Yeah.
That's good.
So 0 plus 3.
Critical hit of Zilch, and you take 3 damage.
Okay.
That's pitiful little
Frenchie.
dunk.
Frenchie.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's why I was like, it's a good thing you're attacking, because the less turns he gets using elbow room, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what is your speed again? Just so we can double check and see if he doubles.
Oh, my speed is 5.
Oh yeah, I think he does double you in that case.
He does double, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know you double counterattacks.
So that's the problem. Is regardless of initiation, if your speed is higher than opponents, they will still be able to double you.
Got it, okay.
He rolled a 46. Accuracy is 60 on this, and your dodge chance. Let me take a look here. I think you might actually be able to dodge this.
yeah.
As long as
Yeah.
it's at least
14. That's exactly what my dodge chance is 14.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
So he's got a 56% chance to hit, so that means he whiffs it. I believe. Wait. No, I'm wrong.
No,
wrong.
he
He's
needs
attacking
15. Yeah, that's
He's
right.
attacking at disadvantage. Mm-hmm. So he needs a 36 or better to hit you.
All right, the
Oh, wow.
disadvantage. Right. Yep.
What's the disadvantage
Nice.
come from?
Weapon triangle.
Weapon triangle.
Which
Right.
reminds me, since you're at advantage, so you technically have a 100% chance to hit here, so you might have actually been able to hit him. Let me check his dodge chance really quick for you. 1 second.
I have a 99?
Well, your accuracy on your lance is 90, plus the 10 modifier
What?
gives you 100.
Oh, yeah.
But he's got a dodge chance of 12, so 88 or better.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We haven't had to deal with the weapon triangle in a minute,
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a hot minute since we properly had to.
which is weird to say
Yeah.
out loud in a Fire Emblem game. It's mostly just been our mages and our triangle-less fellows brawling. But
Mhm.
now we've got a proper force of axe guys, lance guys, and sword guys.
Good.
Yeah, I
Indeed.
traded my sword for gauntlets.
Well, yeah. He was like, fuck this weapon triangle bullshit, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Basically what I'm doing is just like have enough defense to not care.
Yeah. You don't really gain any experience for getting pecked for 6 damage, but
Aw.
Wait, for 6? I thought it was just 3.
3
well,
per
he
hit.
twice. Oh, I know. Yeah, no. One. He
Oh
hit me
yeah,
once,
yeah,
and
he
my bad.
missed the second time. So yeah.
Sorry.
three.
I was still in my brain that he was attacking you a second time, and I was like, oh, he missed. Sorry, my bad.
No problem.
My apologies. What'd I miss?
Well, the Stock army is starting to attack the port area. Lydia and Zaradon decided to be badasses and intimidate them, and it worked.
Awesome. Nice.
So now we got some folks who are PO'd at a couple of nights down there.
Sweet.
This PMO.
Question on the Griffin Rider here. Does counter work even at range? Or does it have to be direct contact?
When attacked,
Good.
half damage taken back to the enemy.
Double checking my notes on that one. 1 second.
It just says when attack, so.
I need to
Rules
double check the
written.
notes on that one. I'm checking my rules. I'm checking my rules.
I want to say in the base game it does.
Ah.
Let me consult the wiki. Because the wiki is long, generally.
Yeah.
In the original games, it was an activation. In Fates, it will only activate when the user is attacked by an enemy during the enemy's turn. There's also a variant of this skill called Counter Magic. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So, this is, as far as I am looking, adjacent enemies.
From adjacent enemy, yes.
Okay.
From an adjacent.
Yeah, looking
enemy.
at the rules in both Awakening, Fates, and Shadows of Valentia, it has always been adjacent enemies.
Okay.
There is a counter for range, though, right?
Counter
Is that what
yeah.
counter magic is? Yeah.
Well,
Counter magic introduced
I'm
in
thinking-
Fates, and it's basically the magical version of that.
I'm thinking like I'm thinking like the Black Knight in Three Houses.
Oh, yeah, where he has that one skill, like regardless of where he's attacked from, he
Yes.
is able to counterattack you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
What is that skill called?
I don't know.
Could be boss specific, I say, as if I know anything about the game.
It probably is, but like
I played enough video games for me to make inferences on mechanics.
yeah,
Oh, the
sorry.
Death Knight, I mean.
The Death
Black
Knight,
Knight's a different game.
yeah.
It's like, my brain's like,
Ooh,
what?
Elvin's cool. That
Uh,
option.
whilst I'm looking this up,
He has counterattack class mastery ability
Oh.
of the Death Knight class.
yeah, counterattack. Fun little skill counterattack. It's one I don't think I've introduced in this game ever, and I don't think I intend to because of how really busted it can get.
Yeah,
Where
so,
regardless of where you're attacked from, you can just counterattack. Why?
yeah, so
Fuck you.
So counterattack is basically just counter on steroids.
No reverse card.
Well, counter is still a little different because it's like, regardless of whether or not you are able to
You're
counterattack the
still
guy
taking
again,
damage.
like when you're attacked, you deal half your damage taken back to your enemy.
Oh, there's
Right.
also distant counter.
Yeah, distant counter, same thing. Like if you're counterattacked
Yeah.
from range, you get the counterattack.
Yeah.
So you still take the full damage, just half the damage also is reflected to the enemy.
Yes.
Right?
Because you have to
Okay.
survive the hit to be able to counter.
Right,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, the difference here
makes
being if we're looking at the Wyvern, or no, where is he? The Griffin Rider. Where'd he go?
Mhm.
Yeah.
There he is.
Right.
Is that regardless of whether or not he can attack you back, counter will still activate when you attack him.
Gotcha.
So it's not a counter attack, it's just additional damage being dealt to you when you attack him.
Gotcha.
So like, say for example, Geralt like runs up to him, does say, 10 damage? We'll just eyeball it. Assuming your strength is 19, which I know it isn't, but assuming.
Yeah.
I wish.
You would immediately take 5 damage back as soon as your attack finishes landing. And then he would get to counterattack
Interesting.
you as normal.
Gotcha. That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
That's why magic.
Exactly.
Ah,
That's why it's limited to adjacent opponents, for that exact reason.
okay.
Sorry, I just had to drink the rest of my
Do
drink
we-
here because I'm getting a little bit tired.
Oh, you're
Do
good.
we want
you're
to
good.
check about here or
Wait for more.
Yeah.
Wait
I
for
would
more.
always say wait for
we'll just have
like
Yeah.
wait for
have
one more
another
turn.
Lydia? Well, Lydia.
Yeah.
Combined Winona and Lydia.
What's
What
Lydia's 14 defense?
She can probably tank him too. Like, if he crits,
Yeah.
it's just like, 6 damage total?
The Griffin Rider does have Armor Slayer.
This is
That
true.
is what I was worried about.
So 6 move. If she
So what?
moves up 1 spot, he can no longer reach her.
So what's up, Zach?
So what does the effect against armored classes actually mean? Like, does that just mean you get the advantage weapon triangle thing, or is it?
It's a
I'm
little
glad
bit.
you asked.
It'd be similar instead to that, like of a bow attacking a flyer.
Mhm.
This is what we call movement advantage. So when movement advantage is taken into consideration, the exact calculation is your attacking stat basically times 2 against your opponent.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
with the Griffin
Ah.
Rider, it'd be 30 strength versus whatever your defense is.
Mhm.
So that's what that does. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Which is why it makes it a really big problem when you have an archer against a flyer, because suddenly their dexterity goes through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is way different than just regular old weapon triangle advantage, where it's just like, oh, you get some extra points of damage here and there and some extra accuracy, and it's fun. No, movement advantage, you want to be a little bit wary of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So just because the Griffin Rider does have the Armor Slayer, it might be better to go ahead and try to kill him now rather than letting him get a turn on Zaradon.
Mhm.
Goodness.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Archie can't re-get to them to attack. They're the one with wind.
It's either that or
Oh, excuse me. Oh my.
because hold
You're
on,
good.
3, 6. If you put like Winona here and then move
Mhm.
Lydia up 1 spot, the Griffin Rider can no longer reach either of the knights.
That's fun.
Okay.
And it does
I like
put
that.
Winona at a little bit of a disadvantage weapon-wise, but who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we said, the movement advantage is more dangerous than the weapon advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
15
Yeah.
versus 7.
And she's got a big health pool.
She's got a big health pool, so even on a crit. Hold on. What type of weapon is Armor Slayer? Is that a sword?
That's a sword, yeah. Maybe I should start putting the weapon type that they use in their name as well, just to be on the safe side. Their names are getting very, very close to Fire Emblem Heroes levels of details.
So even on a crit, hold on, what's Winona's speed?
Winona's speed? Let me double check that for you. I did not mean to open Firefox. Go
Says,
away.
says 10 on the token here.
Why does she still have stats on her token? Is the question.
Yeah, she has 10 speed.
Yeah.
You're right. Which
So
go ahead and
she
just
doesn't
kinda-
get doubled. On a crit, she would take 27 damage, which is safe,
Yeah,
I think.
which I'm also just going to go ahead and just get rid of the stats on their tokens, just because like we have the spreadsheet for them. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
7
Fair.
defense, 15 strength, 8, 9. Yeah. Just double check my math here. If it's 15 strength versus 7 defense at weapon advantage, is that 9?
Double checking for you. 15.7. 10 damage, actually. Because you get the -1 to the defense modifier and the +1 to the attack modifier when you're at weapon triangle advantage. Versus
Okay.
at disadvantage, all you get is -1 attack, essentially.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
So if she crits, that'd still be 30, which would be
That'd
a
still be
problem,
30.
but she'd
It'd be a
survive.
problem, but she survives.
Mhm. That's
Yeah.
what Jamie's for.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where
Medic.
Jamie comes in.
Hey.
Excuse me. I'm in need of Jamical attention. Or clerical attention. That would be funnier. God damn it. Ah.
So,
You ever think of a joke and then your brain is all like, you're a stupid immediately
Yeah.
after?
Yes.
but yeah,
I feel that in my soul.
honestly,
That's me like,
anybody within the line between here and here, putting anybody between that line prevents the Griffin Rider from being able to reach Zaradon.
So, like, right
Okay.
here, for example, what's
Yeah, that works. I was just thinking, like, if we want to save the potential on Winona, we could also have somebody like go there or whatever. But that's neither here nor there.
Geralt might be able to take it because he's got a little bit higher defense and also has a lance. Just putting
Yeah,
that.
that's kind of what I was thinking too. But the other thing is Lydia definitely should move one spot, probably up or back. Or down, now that Winona's there. Either way.
True.
All right.
But yeah,
Or
that
we're
would not be my
still
question.
hiding. Are we still hiding in the trees, or are we attacking?
That's still up to you. Like, if you want the Griffin Rider dead before he has a chance to chunk Winona, that could be better. But
I don't. Yeah.
I don't.
but
I don't-
Well,
Griffin
yeah.
Rider, the Griffin Rider, based on our math right now, basically cannot kill her.
Yeah. Where'd I move from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not gonna be able to get here next turn anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But
And also,
I
that
mean-
guy does not have a bow. That's our axe guy. I just don't have a good idea
Oh.
for him.
That's fine. 1,
Oh,
2, 3,
okay.
4, 5.
I
Yeah.
think we need to update the barbarians so that they actually have axes, so we're not using the nomad. But
Mhm.
Yeah, no one can get past like right here on this next enemy phase, so none of us can get to each other. So yeah, we can jump out of the trees and start holding the fort. Excuse me.
You're good.
All right.
in which case, what do you want to start with? Ringo attacking the Griffin?
Yeah.
What's Ringo's
Some-
magic?
14 or something, 15, something like that. Who has a sheet?
I don't have a sheet.
I can paste it if you need it, but... Oh wait, if I
Sure.
post it, it'll probably be the edit one and not the view one.
Yeah, no, you could just do like a screenshot of the stat block.
Yeah, that'd work.
Yeah.
And you can edit for us.
Yeah.
So there's that. There's the Ringle.
Ringle.
A Ringle.
The Ringle.
The Ringle, the Vingle.
I don't know why, but the way you said Ringle just reminds me of the Pringle from Sweet Life.
Oh yeah,
Exactly what it is.
14 magic. Woo.
Ringo was in the shop. Da-na-na-na-na-na, Ringo was in the shop. Yeah, I can't claim credit for that one. That was on a Beatles edit.
So yeah,
Yes.
Ringo really only
tangent.
does 2 damage to it.
Actually, you know what? Good point. I don't need to go on a brief tangent later.
The damage.
If you wait the turn, then Archie would be able to reach it.
Yeah.
Which wind
That's true.
magic would tear it up.
Oh yeah. Or shizzle.
We can move Ringo over one more and then move.
Oh, I forgot. Counter.
Move everyone over one.
Like Winona will still have to counterattack, so I mean, like.
That will also help, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying it's something to
Well-
consider in the scenario.
I thought. Hold on. Counter works on both phases.
Yeah, when attacked.
One attacked, yeah. It just says one attack.
You can't choose to withhold a counterattack.
Why
I
would they
mean,
choose? Oh,
She
well,
can-
okay.
She can unequip her axe.
Either way. Oh, what? Wait. Hold on. That's kind of
Wait, hang on.
That's kind of genius. Hold on.
What do you
If she
make her
unequips
unequip, Winona?
a weapon disadvantage.
Winona?
Correct. If she does not have a weapon, she technically does not suffer the advantages or disadvantages of having a weapon.
Oh my
That
god.
is interesting.
Me accidentally dropping some fun game mechanics
I-
just by casually mentioning it.
Like, I knew you could do that, but I completely forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Winona, we need you to just tank a hit. Don't fight back. What?
Yeah.
You mean a what now? I mean, okay.
Watch out.
In
got-
which case, 15 versus 7, 8 on a crit, that's only 24.
Mm-hmm. Leaving her with a solid 10 health left.
And then Jamie's close enough to just come in and heal right after.
That's cool.
Either way, Lydia needs to move one spot.
There's us. Just moving
Where? Just
closer.
up one?
Yeah, up, left, or down. It doesn't matter. Either way, the Griffin will not reach her if she moves.
Sure, okay. Up 'em.
Which leaves literally only one option.
Yeah. And they don't know you guys are in the trees yet, so that's fun.
Gee.
Though I may need you guys to make a general purpose stealth roll, which I guess that's Geralt's job now.
Alright, I can do that. It's square reload. There we go. Come on. Is that general stealth roll?
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. That's bad.
That is really bad.
I'll go
That's
ahead
really
and roll
bad.
one for the NPCs and Ringo as well.
You
You know what?
What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Half and half.
You know. Okay, so I guess in order, we'll say Ringo, then Archie, then Elgin. How's that?
There we go.
So it looks like, even with that 26, Ringo failed her check.
No.
Oh.
That is majority.
What do you mean, disconnect lobby server? You quit this from me.
Oh god, again?
Is it my internet or Steam? I don't actually know at this point.
Would they
Like,
not
we
get
were playing-
advantage because the enemy is preoccupied with these guys?
No.
Or like divide by 2?
I like where your head's at. Do I want to be nice?
Oh, even dividing by 2 for me, it's still a fail.
Well, shucks.
But it gives more people that are likelihood to succeed and could group succeed.
True, true.
Right.
Um,
I still think it would be half and half, though, I think.
you might be right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give a little bit of advantage. Not too much, but like enough to get like minus 10 points off of everybody for being still in the trees.
Okay.
So Archie would critically succeed in that case.
Nice.
How did Ringo get here?
Oh.
You moved over one.
We moved closer.
and then-
Oh,
yes.
Yes. True.
Standard
I guess
movement.
my auto click didn't fully up to date there. Which means I'm gonna go ahead and overwrite our map here one more time because we've been, for some reason, just having a bit of a mess map-wise. Never seen a restart this many times in all of my
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, this has been pretty wild.
So what, I was gone as well, or something?
It did.
Yeah.
Ew, okay. This is like the 5th time then, like 4th or 5th. Granted, one of them
Ew.
is planned, but still.
Yeah, one of them happens like right at 3 o'clock pretty much all the time, which
Yeah.
is a unfortunate side effect of us having to record on Tuesdays when Steam servers reset, but whatever.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not much we can do with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the day that we have that everyone's available. I completely lost the plot. Where were we?
This guy stealth from us.
Yes. Which I think we're gonna make it so that it's a half success. So like he registers there might be something rustling around in the trees, and he's going to assume it's more pirates. But this problem is more relevant
Okay.
because he's closer to this.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And is that gonna
Like,
be
make an animal noise. Throw him up.
Yeah.
Monty with the steel chair.
Yeah.
And his name was John.
Cartwright.
Zero. Where's
Cartwright.
Alright.
John Zera.
It's the not. It's not. It was the first not Cena that I thought of.
Cartwright.
And his name is John.
Cartwright.
Sure.
Egbert.
He's great.
Big.
Alright. Enemy face, Tom. I'm scared. Oh, I see what you're doing over here.
So yeah, that was the. So I'm assuming that's all of the actions y'all are taking down there then?
I think so, yeah.
Here then. Right?
Prepared to
Did we
attack.
go already? Or
So
I think
well
it's
yeah, we're up
enemy
next.
phase.
Mixed
Is it? No. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we're up next. So our group up here.
Oh, yes. Obviously we've moved. I've been focusing on the bottom. We've moved a lot
Yeah.
since I was gone. It's like 2 turns worth of movement here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fast-paced game.
Oh boy.
2,
Two,
3,
three.
4, 5.
Getting some very curious gazes from the Bienenstock army.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, we're following Bienenstalkers.
That's true.
Yeah.
You are.
We're with
And one of you is
them.
wearing the same colors.
5.
Assuming you haven't changed your clothes.
I have not. Hold on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's
About as good as you can get.
about as good as I could get. That keeps me close to the group.
From the lack of prodigy button, I'm probably assuming we're just walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess.
Yeah.
5, yeah.
I'm kind of having them not walk directly through the trees, but I guess it's really cool that you guys are.
Well, I mean, it's largely because I'm trying to keep up with them. I have one less move.
I understand.
Yeah.
No, I get. I
And
get-
you're affected by sand.
I'm
And
not
I'm
complaining.
affected by the sand.
Zane did
Oh,
go
I'm
around the
like
trees
it.
though.
hang on. If I have 7 move, I could go 6, 7. There we go.
Here you go. Well, you got some eyes on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
This is fine.
see.
Oh boy.
Can we?
Just let our friends vet for us.
Yeah.
We don't need unwanted attention.
Yeah, if you guys aren't gonna talk, I'm not gonna make you roll for anything, I guess. Just like, it's like, just take it down the forest. Oh, don't worry about it. We're just heading back, going to our barracks, having a bit of an after party from a night on the town, and he just kind of like shows off the gold that he plundered, and like the priest is kind of like with his head in his hands. Oh, jeez. Not this again. All right, just be quick about it and don't let the general catch you, I guess. You know what happened the last time you had girls in your bunk?
Nessa says nothing, but just kind of like, ah.
Extraordinarily blushing.
Yep.
They're soldiers, things happen
Yeah,
during war.
That's bad. Well, it's not even necessarily during war, but yeah, just
Zayn will
Got
try to
time
give her
off.
like a comforting shoulder squeeze.
Oh.
Yeah, we have effectively not shore leave. We're not gonna call it shore leave, but it pretty much is. You get a comforting shoulder squeeze? Okay. Comforting shoulder squeeze administered.
She smiles at him.
He
Is that with your man hand or your not man hand?
Wait, hold on. I gotta think about which way he's facing. That would be his man hand.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
These are important questions. And also,
Why
that was
would-
probably not the best way to phrase it, and I apologize.
It's
That's
fine.
The man hand.
So like, this is like the accurate like side that it's on. This.
Yeah.
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 I mean, this is the way I designed his token, and then he's flipped turn ways.
I got that reference. Is that your right left eye or your left right eye?
Fucking love that bit. That was so. I fucking love practical bits like that.
Right? It's so fun. If nothing else, I gotta make you guys read the intermission at some point just because it's so silly.
All right, and would you say this archer is kind of like more paying attention to us right now?
I'd say so. His back
Okay.
is kind of turned.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, his vision is like kind of this way.
All right, so these 5 have moved.
They have? Okay, cool.
Alrighty.
Enemy phase. The Cavalier is locked in combat with Zaradon. Let's see if he smacks you.
you can try.
At this point, I'm not rolling to see if he's gonna, actually do damage to you. I'm just here to see if he hits so he can do 13 damage, and yes, he does. Another critical hit for this guy, which
Oh
means
my god.
3 points.
Oh.
I mean, it's a fucking killing edge. What do you expect?
It's
Yeah.
true.
You do get to counterattack Zaradon, so give it your best shot.
Yeah, just
Make it a good
I
one.
guess I can update
hopefully.
that all later.
Smack him. Do it. Poke him.
You can do it, Sonic!
Pop it.
Smack him!
That should
Alright,
be it.
that's 61.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
So you are dealing 10 damage to this boy.
Nice.
Wait, let me go ahead and calculate your hit experience here. He's at level 10, you're at level 8. If I'm right, that should be in the ballpark of 36. Oh, no, I'm thinking it kills. 11. 11 experience for you, sir.
Yeah.
He does get to get a second attack in, though, so let's see if he succeeds. So, amazing news! He rolled 100!
Oh my god.
We don't get to see this happen very often. He fumbles so badly that his weapon unequips for now. He will need to spend the turn re-equipping it.
Yeah. Let's
Motherfucker.
go.
Ooh, I played in a campaign where we had a fumble table where you rolled a D100 to see like what fumble you actually did.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
fun.
Which
Oh my
ranges
God.
from
Cool.
which
Fun.
ranges
I
from like dropping a weapon to accidentally hitting a friend.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
wow,
my.
that's terrible, actually.
That's so chaotic. I love it.
I
do-
love
I do love
D100
chaos.
since they include like a whole bunch of random bullshit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll need to
Alright.
spend next turn re-equipping his weapon, which means you could get a free hit on this boy, actually.
What? Go!
Is he Griffon? Does in fact go ahead and do things as planned, and since she is unequipped, was that the plan? Yes, nod.
Yes.
It's such a fun plan.
It's such a dumb plan, and I'm glad it's working.
Wait, what time?
She unequipped her weapon, so she doesn't. So this guy doesn't have an advantage anymore.
It's a purely
Oh.
defensive maneuver. Is she going to gain an experience for getting just smacked around by a guy with a sword? No. Is she going to die from a crit? Also no.
Yeah.
Haha.
I mean, she wasn't going to die to a crit anyway, but like, this is still better.
Yeah.
30 damage is still a lot.
But like, even with the counter for her counter attack, like she would have taken 3 more damage. So 30 plus
got a
3.
Yeah, so she would have been at 1.
I've got great news anyway. This guy just misses on his own accuracy.
That's
Nice.
that's so great.
So
Worried for
It's-
nothing.
it's really great. And we could have had her counterattack in the end anyways, but it's fine.
It's
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Fine.
it's still safer this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, that's fine. I keep thinking that the samurais are regular movement, but I've made them armored because we need an armor stored. These samurais are just kind of there.
It's so nice having grass again.
To be fair, real life samurais are very heavily armored.
Yes, but their armor
Yeah.
is lightweight enough to allow for full range of movement, so much like medieval knights.
Ah, right.
Hmm.
Hang on, I have to respond to my brother.
Okay.
He just sent me like I'm just gonna call out our DMs really quick here. Hi Grant, I don't care if the world knows this because it's it's Fire Emblem related. He says, "Don't freak out. Just saw the news. Path of Radiance will be in the Switch 2's GameCube library." Me,
Yes.
oh I know this. I'm very happy about it. He sends me gun emoji. Jenny, calm down. I said, "Don't freak out." Jenny, chill. And I'm like, you know what? I'll play this up a little bit. And I said in all caps, "I get to have my son, my son." Anyways, everyone please play Path of Radiance. It's one of my favorite, if not my top 1 favorite Fire Emblem game.
Oh, it's on my radar for sure.
I kind of put Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn on equal footing as really fucking amazing Fire Emblem games that frustrated me to no end while playing them because they were very difficult but very rewarding.
I still love that my first time playing it proper, it was randomized, and I did play through Path of Radiance entirely.
Did you get to read the plot and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, I love Path of Radiance's plot.
You were there for a lot of it, because
I was. Right?
this was back in 2020 or so.
Hey, during the war.
Yeah, during the first time we did
War.
it.
The war.
Yeah.
The first war.
Yeah, the first Albrecht Binnenstock War.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
happened
that's
to
what it
your
was.
guys' portraits?
What happened to
Huh?
the portraits?
What's
Wait,
wrong
right?
with portraits?
Why
Why,
are they like that? What?
Why is Luther
Huh?
and Ringo not in their drawer?
Nessa's
no,
not
there's
either.
Nessa.
Oh, Nessa's not
That's out
either.
too. Huh.
Very
Weird.
bizarre.
How bizarre.
Interesting.
Into
Bizarre.
You do bit.
I still forgot that I have her portrait listed as Ringo Divingo.
Ringo Divingo.
Oh, yeah.
Ringo.
I just realized who put the Prodigy Skittle in this perfect square. Why did I only notice this now?
Oh, just so you notice it. It wasn't me, but that's I guess the reasoning. Also,
Oh,
I
I
think its shadow is bigger than it. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Oh, it's fine. I appreciate that, thank you. But
Larger.
it's funny.
Oh my god.
That's too big.
It's about the same size as a token.
Yeah.
Yeah. That point. And I think that's
Jumbo
all
size
I can
M&M.
afford.
Yeah.
That's all as far as I can go.
Are these guys up here doing anything?
Yeah, they're gonna move around a little bit.
Uh-oh.
They have to change their shifts. That's what they do. But right now it's player phase. We'll have to worry about that next time.
Okay.
Whee!
We are tantalizingly close.
Yes.
Yes. We got this.
Ugh.
And I'm really
Everyone
excited
just ducks
because I'm
out in
really
player
excited
phase.
to
Ah,
see
it must have been the wind.
What's that? Oh. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Alrighty. Archie can come out and not zap, but win
Yeah.
the
Just
Griffin.
win with them.
Win this guy.
Win them.
Just blows him out of the sky.
Yeah. Charge.
Go for our son.
All right. Can someone read me Archie's magic stat? I don't know where he is. There you are. 18. Christ.
Yeah, he's
beefy.
He's strong.
Well, no, he's not. He's a mage.
Yeah.
Different. That guy's got 12 res, so.
36, 24
Let's
damage.
see.
Regular hit.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
All right, Arch. Let's see what you got. Nice. What's your crit? I'm only asking for my own benefit. 16 crit chance this boy has.
Damn.
Wowzers. That doesn't sound right. Where are you pulling this number from? Oh, Wind grants crit. That's
Yeah.
right.
Wind grants crit.
Yeah.
How you do that? How you do that, Witch?
Which?
Burn her anyway. Okay, so that's a solid 24 effective damage to that Griffin Rider, leaving him with a staggering 2 health. Might want to put that in your savings account so you don't lose it.
Yeah. And then,
Does Archie have the speed to double him is the question. The answer is no.
oh yeah, no.
Aw. It's there.
But let's see here. He's level 1, you're level 10. How much hit experience do you get after that?
I mean, he
Oh
should
my
have
God.
regardless.
Yeah, 13, so that's 26 experience gained off of that hit. Which means 96 plus
22 over.
26. Yep, 22 over, and he levels up. Which you can go ahead.
Yay!
Wait, what the hell? Where'd this one come from? We have a tiny one. Huh.
Oh.
It is a
That's
lot
so
less
small.
oppressive. Yeah. The other one was like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah." Like, fuck.
That one's from like what, the GBA games, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the GBA one.
and here's the one that I think Xander arranged.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what I mean.
It's very cool.
It's really cool. It's just loud.
There's also a third one. I don't
Yeah.
know where it came from, but it's in a different server I'm in. A different one. There are
Yeah.
3.
That, yeah, that one sounds familiar
Choose
though.
your level up.
Yeah, that,
Level up in
choose
3
your
different fonts.
level up in 3 different sound fonts.
Ooh, I'm seeing a couple of possible crits in here.
Ooh, 9, 8.
No crits, no.
Oh,
Oh.
Archie.
Kidding.
Archie, how could you?
Just
Alright.
barely.
Still an HP level up, because, it's kind of hard to miss those.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
for strength, yes for magic, bringing him to a
Cool.
grand slam total of 19 magic currently.
Christ.
Yes. Oh boy.
He does gain dexterity, that's pretty cool. No for speed, no for luck, no for defense, but yes for his resistance.
Hey,
Which brings his defense to
Nice.
6 and his res to 9. Can we get a nice?
nice.
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 Yep. And then he also gains 2 weapon experience for that attack. Wait, which means I forgot to take his fire down and his wind uses down. I hope we've been keeping track of weapon durability, because
I don't think he's
I
used.
occasionally forget.
Has he used fire yet?
Well, he must have. He's got some anime experience.
Is it wind anima?
Yes. Has he been using his wind tome the whole time?
I believe he used wind the first
I
time
think
too.
so, yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
then he's probably at 47.
Yeah, the only other battle he was in was he like straight up killed something, which gave him 96
right.
experience.
So he's only hit twice. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I'm good. I'm good.
No, you're good.
Okay, who wants to finish him off? Anyone? Anyone takers?
Who's close to level?
We could give it to Elgin.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
I am not close to all.
Elgin doesn't deal. He doesn't have enough magic.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
today
Ringo
might
does
be-
exactly
might
2
help.
damage, right?
Yeah, Ringo
Oh,
could
hang on.
go ahead
His
and
weapon.
take it.
His weapon.
Huh?
He treats foes' resistance if reduced by half.
That's right. I forgot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just looking
Oh,
just the stats. Yeah. Okay, so we could give it to Elgin.
Yeah.
Or we could give it to Ringo.
The Domingo.
Was this guy's red? So like 3. Well, we should get him anyway.
Ringo is pretty far. Is further ahead in levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be nice to beef up the others.
Yeah. I'd say Elgin.
Oh, quick.
Ew.
Get the bishop a chance to shine, I suppose.
Yeah.
Pun
Shine.
absolutely intended.
Shine. Haha.
We finally add him, and he just doesn't get to attack anyone the entire time.
Elgin, you are the light that was shining.
You made it onto the field this time.
Oh, buddy. Oh, no.
Oh,
He
no.
missed. No.
Yeah, he missed exactly by a point on his base
No.
accuracy.
Bruh.
Elgin.
Well, Ringo.
So Ringo then, yeah?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Ringo.
Yeah.
Ringo Domingo. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it's so catchy.
It is
It
so
is.
fun to say. Ringo Domingo.
Wow.
Or
You can't make this up, really.
Or Lydia.
Actually, him being there is very, very cool because of Heartseeker.
Right.
Anyways, within 2 tiles, we can get -10 accuracy and -10 crit.
nice.
Oh, neat.
Can Lydia to do it.
2,
Could be
Can
fun.
Geralt to do it.
4, 5.
Can Ringo to do it.
Yeah, Ringo
Yeah.
could.
Lydia's level
Right
6.
here.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Trying to give it to Lydia would probably be
Wise.
Yeah.
a good opportunity.
I swear to
Oh
God,
wait,
she
she can't.
misses.
She can't ka-chunk. Zach is the ka-chunk boy.
Yeah.
He's the one who chunks.
Tink?
Nope.
Chink,
Careful.
chink. What?
Chink.
No. Not that. You're on the line with that one.
Okay.
Ka-cling, I don't know.
Cling
The
clang.
clang.
I don't know.
Clink,
clang.
clang.
Clink, 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 clink.
From Pokemon, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can accept that. Well, hey, that hits. Let's see. I think she has enough strength to get past 9 defense enough to do 2 points of damage, doesn't she? Let's find out.
She has 17 strength, so yes.
Yes, indeed, she do.
Sorry, when coming up with side effects, my mind almost went to ka-chow.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Wow.
That's not the right one! That is the wrong wow.
Incorrect.
And services.
Sorry.
Anyways, I provide you with the correct wow now.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is. That was, You ever feel a clip being made just as you're doing stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm time stopping that.
I really have to
Right.
pull it down on the fucking soundboard. I've done a lot today.
You're good.
No, I love it.
And this channel is made specifically so we can't use it.
Yeah. I need to
It's
remove that
fine.
permission from myself, I think, but I think I'm admin, so I think it'll give it back to me anyway. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You can
It's fine, you're
remove
God.
for yourself.
It's
Anyway, this
fine,
guy's
God.
dead. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yay. Good job, Lydia.
Another dead Griffin Rider.
Oh.
Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
Yeah, it won't be the last.
All right, so
She's
Lydia
6.
6 killed a 10.
Yeah. 42.
Nice.
And
Good
mind you,
chunk
that
of
is her
experience.
first. That's her first hit ever.
Hey. Let's go.
Nice
Um,
on.
Nice on.
Nice
Then-
on.
Ringo could help with this.
Yeah.
Get you
should.
reach down there?
Oh,
What?
Zaradon.
Yeah, it's
She
like
have mage move? Oh, sorry.
guy. Yeah, it's like I can go ahead and do my attack and see if the bastard's even surviving afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good
okay.
point too, yeah.
Swing
Oh,
on.
yeah.
That's true. Poke 'em.
It's rare to see you on the offensive.
It's fun.
Got an 85, which isn't great, but you were saying that
88 hits, so you should be fine.
88 hits. So that still is damage, and you do 10,
it's another 10 to him.
breaking him down to 7, and you gain another
Nice.
11 points if I'm not wrong. Yes. And I'll go ahead and have him do his attack.
Well,
Oh, I know,
what does
right?
he
He's
do for an
unequipped.
attack?
Right.
Because-
I forgot. Yep, he's equipped. He's unequipped. My bad.
Yes, because he rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need a counter.
No. Dude, whatever.
And Ringo.
Ringo, get him.
Yeah, she can go here and get him.
With 14 magic should be able to kill him as long as she hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
14 minus 6, and he's got 7 HP. Yeah. It would kill. I feel like I shouldn't touch her, but I guess it's my job because I'm God.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, as long as somebody does it,
Use it.
Yeah.
use it.
Use it.
Use it.
Use it.
I think I have obtained Ringo. Ringo luck.
Ringo luck, you'll have
Ringo luck.
Fucking-
Ringo luck.
fucking crits
It does. That is a critical hit.
for 24.
Spirit.
Bro dropped his weapon and then just
Bro
got
dropped
beat
his
to a
weapon and
pulp.
gets fucking critted. Well, she's not here to give a critical hit, but I think we can insert what she said last time because she got another
Yeah.
crit last time. So you know, something about dippers. Bye.
Something about the stars.
Oh, he's so
Yeah.
Or is guiding you through the afterlife or something.
Yeah, something.
Oh,
Like
that's right. Yeah.
I hate that when you
Made
mention
of- I think it
dippers,
was made of
thought
stars.
dippers.
Guide you
Yeah.
with swift demise or something.
Something
okay.
like that.
Well, 36 experience for her.
Nice.
But they're at
Ringo to a solid
98. Oh, that's unfortunate.
She's gonna be mad about that. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It means the next hit's guaranteed a level up, though. Right
that's
side.
true.
Let's see.
Go ahead.
This guy.
Extra 3 points for the kill. She's actually really close to getting C
1,
rank in
2,
Astro if
3,
I'm looking
4,
at my
5,
stat sheet
6,
right.
7.
Oh shit.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'm gonna move over here, and then we have support, so we get bonuses.
Hey.
Very, very true indeedy.
Clever.
What do we get? What do we give each other?
I believe
2
Zaradon
of your
gives you
boon. 1 crit,
Right.
1 crit chance, 10 5 accuracy, 10 dodge chance.
5.
5?
Mhm.
5 dodge chance. Sorry.
1 crit, 5 dodge, 5 hit. And then
Yes.
2 of your stat.
Yeah, I know Geralt, you give Zaradon boon. Or, not boon, dex.
Yes. Yes.
And then Zaradon. Does he give defense? Or
I
strength?
think it would be
Yes.
defense.
Yes, I get defense.
Okay. And nobody actually got. Well, okay. Jamie could heal.
Yeah, Jamie can heal. Could heal whom?
The only person who's taken damage.
Oh,
Zaradon?
that's right. I'm not smart sometimes, you know this.
We all have our
Jamie
moments.
then would heal you by 12.
I think it overheals on the mechanic in this game.
That'd be
Nope. Oh.
That'd be funny to get
Would be funny.
See, in 5e, you have temp HP, but that's it's only given by special cases, really.
And I'm certain there are stabs in the game that would overheal you by the excess, but I just don't know their name off the top of my head. But I don't remember any, if that is a thing.
Yeah.
Would be a cool mechanic, though.
Right.
But that's everybody down here, so moving back up
Especially
here.
if it slowly decays as well.
Yeah.
Back up here? Yeah.
Say touch.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's like that guy, like, checking to see if he likes to
3,
line them.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Hold on. Slow down. I can't move as fast as you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It really does, like, feel interesting, like, seeing how much of a difference only having 1 point difference in movement is per a long period of movement.
Yeah, like this is 4 turns now, and you can see exactly those 4 turns right there.
Yeah, like the gap. 2
If this
spaces
wasn't,
away,
like-
still pretty far.
God, if this wasn't a lead follow situation, I'd be able to get Luther over there, but nope.
Yeah, like
It's weird.
yeah.
The good news is these guys made it close enough that you guys would be able to have access to the fort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hopefully.
All right, boys. You done having your fun for the night? Yeah. You guys reek of alcohol. God damn, how much did you fucking drink? I wouldn't worry too much about it. Just we put it on a tab, we got some money back. It's all fine. It's fine. God, and stealing too. Got to report you to the general about this, boys. This is the 4th time this week.
We
Oh my God.
And
This week.
We got some guys who want to talk to the general too, so I guess it all works out. God, you're idiots. Well, so long as you brought, people that need to get questioned by the general, we'll see if we can inflict some martial punishment, I guess. He's in a meeting with someone, though, so come on in and wait outside, I guess.
Hey.
I'm gonna give you a go ahead and have some free range of movement here. These guys are gonna go effectively wait outside. Well, outside? No, we could say inside the tent, but just kind of like, it's big enough that there's like a little waiting area, I suppose.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to grab
No, you're good.
It's fine.
I would suppose Luther is taking the lead on this.
Yeah.
You know what, we're gonna
That's
go ahead and have
Whenever
you
we get talked to, I believe.
That's a staying directly next
Yeah.
to Zayn.
Oh yeah, I'm not leaving Nessa's side.
Alright. Now, it's up to you, but if you want to eavesdrop in on the general's meeting, you certainly can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the choice to either roll perception or stealth for this.
Perception.
Okay. Perception.
I'm perceptioning as well.
Come on. Come on. Dice spot, come on.
Nice spot, come on.
Dice spot, not now.
Nice spot. Oh,
Oh, 40. Cat.
40.
it's being slow.
Come on, guys.
for
I
it.
got this.
That is a
We
pass.
didn't- Thinking
for
about it.
me.
We didn't roll. It means it's free.
We didn't roll it, made
40.
free.
58.
You
No,
both roll.
I
I'm
failed.
waiting for Luthers.
But back.
Waiting for
Come on.
Luthers.
Come on,
Come
Dice.
on.
No!
Oh,
No.
Yes, Zayn.
Just
the
Good for him.
suspense.
Right? Well, I better make sure to keep notes on this.
Yep.
fucking better. Alright.
Yeah.
So, you kind of are just idly participating in listening to the conversation between General Reglay and a voice you don't recognize. I mean, you wouldn't be able to recognize the general's voice anyway, but you can kind of guess by his booming presence that that's him. Well, seems the invasion forces are going as planned. Isn't that right? Yes, the fact that you came all the way down from the motherland, Mr. Finch, is a bit worrisome. But far be it from me and my men to deny a chaplain of the royal family a good time. Well, far be it from me to, halt investigations on you and your crew. We've heard a number of reports of misconduct here from Garros Cove. I sort my men out if any misconduct happens. We've had a bit of misdemeanors in the past, yes, but they always get swiftly dealt with by my own hand. You can be assured of that. General, you know what I like about you? You're a man of distinguished tastes. Come on, let's have a drink. You and me. Nobody's watching. You hear the distinct sound of a cork being popped. And some wine being poured into goblets. Or at least you assume wine, some sort of drink.
Yeah.
May Bienenstock prosper, and all fall before us.
Oh.
Yes, indeed, may Bienenstock prosper. You hear the sounds of imbibing, sips, drinks, that sort of thing. Now, General, here comes the hard part. Unfortunately, the King and Queen, well, they don't really want you around anymore. What? You're saying it's going to be treason against me? You, a scrawny little mage? What are you going to be able to do against me? Oh, I think your eyes don't work so well there, General, because I'm not a mage. And you see, that wasn't wine you're drinking.
Oh. I can hear this.
No, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get past you. You're a mountain of a man. Look at you. Tall, strong, probably had something done to you by the mages of Bienenstock, huh? No. No, I figured the slow, painful death more suited you. And besides, I don't drink wine. Wait. I recognize that voice. You served in the war. Back in... Yup. Just getting a little revenge on somebody that I should have killed a long, long time ago. You kind of remove. You kind of hear like the sound of clothes shuffling and brawling.
Yeah!
You hear the sound of armor clattering to the floor.
Let's go!
That's for killing my wife, you son of a bitch. Alright. How the hell am I gonna get out of here?
Take a glance outside, Buck.
Oh my gosh.
I love
Yo.
this. I didn't hear any of this, but I love it.
This is one of the things that I was like, I can't talk about it.
I know.
But you knew it was
Truly a
coming.
love twist.
I knew it was coming.
Alright. What you would see next would be a man in an eye patch with long black hair wearing Bienenstock colors in a robe walk out of the tent. He kind of like covers his face a little bit when he sees the three thieves outside. Assuming then that they are drunk. At ease, boys. Head back to your tents. General's not seeing anyone else tonight. And, hearing that good news, scatter off.
Oh, he wouldn't recognize Luther.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what do you
You're
mean
just-
the general's not seeing anybody else?
I don't think he'll be seeing anybody else for a long time.
No.
No, he's been put to bed for the night. Sorry to say, you must have just missed him. Except... Wait a minute.
I thought Locke met... Wait, did Locke meet Zayn? Yes, no, yeah.
Yeah, Locke would know Zayn.
I don't think he would have known her for
knows
very
him.
long, comparatively, but like,
Yeah. He would definitely know
Yeah.
Nessa for sure.
Oh,
Nessa.
yeah. Day one.
what the
Yes.
hell are you two doing here?
That's the same about you.
Wait, you
Yeah.
you two know this guy?
Yeah. Long story.
In a manner of speaking.
Yeah, I fucking bet. What are you doing in league with? He kind of like lowers his voice. What are you doing in league with Bienenstock? What the fuck's going on?
Look, I'm not a fan of it either, but it's a very, very long story.
Yeah,
That we probably
and time is
shouldn't.
not exactly on our side right now. Right.
Yeah.
But he is with us for now.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that you added for now, but we're gonna get to that later.
Take it up with
Right.
the captain.
Yes.
Right. Right.
The
Yeah,
others are outside.
Mm-hmm. And I'll get you up to speed on everything that's been going down in Poera since then, but right now we gotta fucking move.
Yes.
Agreed.
Very
I think I
well.
should give Locke some extra experience for killing the general as well. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah.
please.
You did.
Because you did. You see.
Good.
You gained weapon experience in poison.
Ah, jeez.
We have some people in waits in the forest. We plan to infiltrate the fort, and then we have
Yes.
others providing a distraction by the cove.
Okay. That's actually really good to hear.
Yeah, the city wants these guys cleared out.
Yeah, I was getting that impression when I was over in the cove as well, when I was scouting things out. Also,
Yeah.
can I just say, it's really good to see y'all.
Same to you. Nessa just kind of smiles at him.
Fucking
Okay.
gets worried.
You worried about me? Nah, it takes a lot more to kill me. Okay. There we go. Actually, you know what?
We didn't get
No,
to
I
move
think-
these guys over here, by the way.
Yeah, haven't moved
Oh, yeah.
these yet.
I think you guys should get a little bit more experience for reuniting with Locke specifically. I think that's fine.
Yay!
Yay.
Hey.
And or
Okay,
meeting
we're gonna-
with Locke.
Yeah, and we're meeting him. Oh, quote unquote rescuing him. You're basically saving him from himself at this point. Because, I don't know how well he would have gotten out of the situation otherwise.
Yeah.
So you guys can choose to leave from here or leave from here.
Well,
I mean,
considering we saw people on the way from this way, well, we know how many's up here, so it's probably better to go back out that way.
Fair enough.
yeah.
And then we could basically pincher attack these four guys with both forces and take them out pretty easily.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
three thieves, like, they're drunk. They've turned in. They're probably fine. It's the samurai.
Yeah.
We have to worry
They
about.
they sleep. Like, yeah, people come in like the next day and just arrest them at this point. It's just
Yeah.
3 guys left.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep those guys in there so long as we can effectively wipe out the rest of the forces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I believe that would be
Zayn
a
cracking his
decent
knuckles, finally.
point- Finally. I think that would be a decent point to pause our adventure after we move those fellows up north. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. So, seeing that guy, I would assume they just duck through the trees. That's my way of thinking about it.
Good way of thinking.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here-ish, I guess. Or
Okay.
just stay
2,
there, I
3.
guess. 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kind of using the trees as cover, I think.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just go there.
Mark.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That was one of my
Did-
favorite things that I wrote for the campaign, by the way.
yeah, it's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess if I'm not getting that audience with the general, we're just
Ever.
escaping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a shame.
Fine. Very well.
Well, I can give you any information that I have, but
Uh,
sorry, boss.
Probably once we're in safety, yeah.
Got
Damn
a
it.
lot of questions for you. But they'll have to wait. And that is where we shall leave off for the night.
Yay!
Yeah.
I want to thank you very much for joining our little game of Fire Emblem Fallen Kingdom today. If you liked the game, be sure to leave us a like. If you hated it, be sure to tell us why in the comments.
Yes.
Yes.
If you liked it, leave a
Don't
like.
just-
If you
don't
didn't
just-
like it, leave a like.
Don't just dislike and leave. Though
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
waiting for far too long to say that.
Exactly. And hey, if you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for more notifications for when Fallen Kingdom goes live, and for maybe any other games that pop up on Red Echo Games from time to time.
Yeah.
Sorry, step it in me for a minute. What's going on?
Oh, we're just finished.
Yeah, we're
Or
closing.
wrapping up.
Welcome back, Zach.
Hold on, man, I'm being talked to yet again. 1 second.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Well, hope you guys have a good rest of your night wherever you are, and stay safe out there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.